we have Roan Kardashian.
When I was a fat kid and I'd sit in the supermarket, people would cut me in line. I was 250 pounds, extremely overweight. I probably lost 50 pounds within like a year. Got fired on a Friday, booked a flight here Saturday.
Damn.
Yeah. Every kid on TikTok nowadays wants to be a bodybuilder. People are like, yo, I wanted to run through the ball. I wanted to smash a 45. From getting my bloods done all the time. I did one competition, and that competition cycle probably didn't add years onto my life. But I've had clients sign up with me, never looked like they worked out a day in their life. They're on 500 a day. I'm like, what is going on?
I 100% disagree, bro. I believe that has been going on stage without Tren because he's got his autoimmune disease.
I don't believe that for a second, bro.
All right, tell me why.
My number one thing would be, if anyone's listening right now, is
Before starting this podcast, I just wanted to say that ideating steroids for a full show is not widely accepted because it discounts the real work, which is the backbone of this sport. And unfortunately spreads that an unsafe chemical solution is all you need for results. Both of these are antithetical to society's understanding of the sport. And while there will always be some that claim that PEDs are all you need, I would like to deliver an honest message of what is required for achieving top performance, as well as the dangers associated with this route. I received this comment from a user named Nightscarens. But just as a rock climber, the athletes undergoing this path in the sport are willing to put their life on the line for their passion. Just the danger between the two sports is different. Luckily, we do have safety nets in the sport, such as organ imaging and regular blood work. But that doesn't change the high risk one must accept in taking on this competitive lifestyle.
do I have to?
Yeah, you fucking have to.
I should?
You absolutely have to.
Okay, have
This
to.
is Joe Rogan and you
Oh.
wear earphones. That's why you have to, yeah. But you want to switch the little cord to the other side so you don't...
Flip it? Or
Yeah.
take it out?
No. Flip it, yeah.
Yeah, but it's this says left.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck?
Okay. I don't know.
I'm just saying switch it so the camera...
Oh, okay, so
the
the-
wire's in your face. You don't look like a predator or something.
Sweet.
Or like Anakin Skywalker.
Damn, this is dope.
Robot Skywalker.
I'll give you the stuff now, or I gotta say thank you.
That was organic as fuck.
Or do you have an intro or whatever, or no?
No, not really.
Okay, well, I would
mean,
just like to say, obviously, thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah, cool. Bro. This is...
I saw this pod when I first started TikToking and blowing up and shit, and this was one of the pods like I wanted to be on. So like this.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it might sound like corny or cliche or whatever, but this means a lot to me.
No, that's...
It was like
that's
this
not funny
one
as well.
and Raw Talk and like maybe one other, but like I don't even care.
Well, thanks for fucking saying something all those times I saw you at Zoo.
Oh, dude, I don't know. You know how it is, bro.
I know,
People are
I know.
fucking weird, dude.
No,
I
I'm
say what's good to people, and they're like, and then some people are mad cool, like how me and you are. So
Yeah.
it's but yeah, I brought you
I
some
know what you
shit.
mean, though.
I brought you some shit, especially because Luke brought you some wine, right? Or something like that.
he brought us some wine.
And you were like, wow, it's the first time anyone's ever given me a gift. So I was like, I have to. So this is a company that I'm sponsored by, Warren
Okay.
Lotus. This is like a steroid tea. So yeah,
Wait.
it's your style too. You know Warren Lotus?
Wait, what do you mean a steroid tea?
So open it.
Wait, what?
They did. Just open it.
Oh, no shit.
And I got you these like unreleased shorts
No
too.
shit.
These unreleased shorts are very.
And you got at least an XL.
what double XL for you, brother? I got you double X.
Oh, what?
And
Oh,
then
shit, you're right.
These are.
How'd you know?
These are very you. You dress like kind of not like me. You have a different style to you.
Those
but
are fucking sick.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I knew you would like these too.
Dude, most of the time I had to kind of
Here.
slightly fake how excited I am to get clothes from people, but this is fucking tough.
Do you know Warren Lotus?
Mirror.
Muscle Mafia. They
Oh,
made like
shit, you're right.
They made a drop. Yeah,
That's a lot of syringes.
like.
That's kind of
Let me
crazy.
see. Yeah, it's funny.
Fucking nuts.
That's a pump cover, right?
Yeah,
Have
it's
you ever
a pump
heard of
cover.
Warren Lotus?
Huh?
Have you ever heard of Warren Lotus? That's just a company. A lot of NBA players wear it. A lot of rappers and shit. OBJ wears that shit. Russell Westbrook, Drake.
Yeah.
They all wear it. I'm really cool with the guy Warren. He draws all that shit too.
Wow.
That's the coolest part. Yeah.
That's tough.
And the shorts are super sweet too. Check those out. That's my.
Thou shalt only bench press.
There you go. Yeah. No legs. All chest, no legs. The whole like.
zero self-esteem.
Yeah, dude, it's really
Fire.
cool. Some of the shirts say like "do it for her," you know, like "do it for your girl" and shit. It's cool. I
Okay.
like that shit.
That's cool.
It's dope.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm happy you like it. Good.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, like they're like barbed wire or something. Those are unreleased though, bro.
Oh, those are tough.
Yeah,
oh fuck.
I figured. Yeah, I know. I see your style and stuff. You dress like edgy, dark. So I figured you like this shit.
Thanks, man. That's
If you
fucking
don't,
cool.
whatever.
This kind of reminds me of Young Lay's. They made this ugly ass pants and they got this like gray stripe.
I know. I know.
pants.
Some of those
Looks
were
like
nice
clown
though.
pants, but it's fucking tough.
Some of those were nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Thanks, homie.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
We were randomly talking about relationships.
Yeah.
You said there's like a girl that you're talking to now, and you like really want to.
I'm not a relationship guy. I've had like a girlfriend, like 1.5 girlfriends.
Oh, wait. Before I say this, by the way, Roan and I actually met on the Jubilee Middle Grounds Steroids versus Naturals video. And honestly, like we made a lot of good points on there, and it was honestly kind of fun. Like I was kind of hesitant to go on there because you know how a lot of these shows will like cut up people and cut up things.
I've been on it a bunch of times, so I was, but yeah, I knew some shit was gonna. They kind of did set us up a little bit with the Josh shit. Like,
yeah,
they kind of made us look bad. Yeah, but it'll be good. It'll be really good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, we just said a lot of cool stuff on there. So honestly, we kind of spontaneously just thought about having a podcast.
No, for sure. And then, like I was saying, like I always wanted to come on this, and like, I was saying like with Brad and Raw Talk and shit, but I feel like me and you will have a much more actual like into like good type of conversation. So a lot of those fucking podcasts are so like basic and shit. I feel like me and you will connect more and have a.
Yeah, I think so too. Honestly, this brings me to think about like how a lot of people like me, honestly, I was like this too. Like think like, being in LA is annoying. Like all these people are superficial and fake and stuff. And that can be very true to a certain degree. But like, I feel like this just shows you like how important it is to like, if you want to be somewhere doing something, and a lot of people are doing it in a specific area, such as bodybuilding in Vegas, for example. Best idea is to fucking go there, because like it's going to be like 1,000 times harder to really actually connect with these people over social media than it is when you just run into them in person.
You think
you're
Vegas
actually
over LA?
You're actually way cooler than I thought you would be.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, people think I'm an asshole. People think I'm a dick, but then they meet me and shit. But also, I knew you'd be mad cool too, because your friends, we have mutuals and stuff. So anyone that's cool with like Kate, like obviously Caleb and stuff, probably gonna be a cool kid. So yeah.
This relationship, bro, what's going on?
So I met a girl a week ago or something, but we hang out like every other day. But she's all the way on fucking OC, bro. So that's like the only. Thing, yeah, I'm in like a honeymoon phase with a girl right now.
How are you hanging out like every other day?
I just drive to her.
No way!
Yeah.
No way!
She'll come here. She came here on Wednesday. She came here on Tuesday. I met her in Vegas. We hung out a couple nights. Then, she was here Tuesday. I saw her last night.
Wait, how does that happen? How does that work? Meeting someone in Vegas?
Just mutual friends, yeah. Like she knew a friend of mine. He invited her and her friends out. Okay. Met her, yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't like it wasn't like a random. It wasn't like
no. It wasn't a no. It wasn't like a cold call. A lot of girls I meet are through mutual friends. I don't know about you before your girl and stuff, right?
Well, I met her through at the Young LA gym. Well, actually, I first met her at Zoo because I talked with Carly and Ariel. You know them? TikTokers. And she was with them. So technically I met her then.
Mutual friends, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just like being
colleagues, same place, same time. Shit.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have met these people if I wasn't in Young LA or wasn't in LA. So just happens.
So people ask me, they're like, can't you just do anything you want, like at a different place? I'm like, can't you like post content in a different place? I'm like, yeah, but I could, but this is the best to do it.
Yeah, and it's what's crazy is like I was staying in San Diego because I'm like, I don't want to fucking be around people like that are what people say in LA. And San Diego is such a vibe, bro. Everyone's like chill, everyone's cool.
It's the cooler.
No one gives a fuck. Everyone's smoking weed and taking shrooms.
Cleaner. People say hi to you and shit.
Yeah, people
say hi. No one says
hi
anywhere here. Yeah. It's like dirty look.
People will actually try not to cut you off, and they try to like give you leeway and all this shit.
Yeah, and the little, what is it, gas lamp, right? Little Italy. Those little spots are good.
Yeah, Little Italy.
Shit.
Even BB is fucking funny. I know it's like a college.
PB. I like it.
I love PB, bro. Mackie and I would always be at Avenue in PB.
Is that the Fishes or some shit?
No,
they race the Fishes. I went to that place on a random Wednesday.
So Firehouse is like the big house music place, and then like Avenue is like the more like you go there like later in the night. And
late night spot.
Like it's super dark, kind of like house music, KV.
San Diego's good. Not as big as LA though.
Yeah, LA.
They're goods and bad.
Right. Like I just don't think I would have been able to do this podcast and have the success, or at least whatever kind of, even if this is some kind of success, have whatever this is without being here.
Yeah.
Like it would have been.
It heightens
it would have been impossible in San Diego.
It heightens everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no matter what. That's what I was saying too. Like when I first started TikToking, they saw my videos in Golds in Zoo, and they're like, "Where the fuck did this kid come from?" I'm like, "Dude, I literally moved here and just started posting." So like that's like. It helps.
Wait, so how did that all start? Like, what is your
origin story?
What's your fucking life story? What's your life story?
I worked in restaurants pretty much my whole life, and then COVID happened. So COVID fucking ruined restaurants for a long time. Started working construction with one of my buddies. That didn't really.
Wait, what kind of restaurants did you work in?
The best ones, bro, all over New York City. Like Italian, fine dining, cool spots where you like, ambiance places.
I can like picture you like being in one of those like coming up in like roller skates with like
in a sense, yeah. I would,
or a full on suit.
Yeah, IGM.
Steaks.
So like, yeah, I would just walk around, bullshit with people, talk with people. But yeah, I had just started doing this construction shit. Didn't really pan out. I was making decent money, but like it's never enough, bro. Got fired on a Friday, booked a flight here Saturday.
Damn.
Yeah, fucking just no TikTok, like 1,500 Instagram followers, like insane, bro. Like Cinderella story, like a movie, straight up. But like it fucking worked. So
That's insane.
yeah, I had a little money saved, so like I could kind of like I could survive for like a little bit, but then it popped pretty fast. So I was starting to making money, more money than I was. I'm not a fucking millionaire, but I do well for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So making just as much money as I was doing a 9 to 5, and I don't got a fucking alarm clock anymore. I don't got a boss. It's fucking great.
Wait, so if I was on a fly on the wall, what would I see with your childhood then? What would that shit look like?
As a kid, I was like, I was mad. I was like, a jock in my high school. I was like really fucking cool, popular kid in the high school. All my boys, were on the football team and shit like that. We fucked the cheerleaders. Shit
So
like
cool,
that.
bro. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. I peaked in high school. I was cool in college and stuff. Then I had my little thing, and then I TikTok famous. kind of.
This is the best origin story I've ever heard.
Exactly. It's like I'm gonna put a Netflix documentary on it one day. I hope, but nah. But yeah, that's like and then now I'm here, bro, on your fucking dope ass podcast, doing fucking random Jubilee videos.
Wait, so
like,
what was your original plan when you were a kid though? Like, did your parents ever want you to like do something else specific?
I mean, I wanted to do everything, I wanted to be in the fucking MLB. I played baseball my whole life. So obviously I wanted to do that, but I never wanted to be like something like that. Bro, I'll tell you like this. My parents, I came from a good family. You know what I mean? My dad's a dispatcher. Like he used to pick up the phone. He's retired now. And then my mom's like a teacher's aide. So like they both have I grew up awesome life. You know what I mean? Never struggled. I'm sure my dad struggled a little bit and stuff, but whatever. Both my parents always wanted me, just stay out of fucking jail, bro. My brother was tough on my dad and mom. So like I'm the baby in my family. So like they were just like, do whatever the fuck you want. But now, bro, my parents are so fucking proud of me, bro. It's like the best shit in the world.
That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. Hearing my dad say, my mom, like, you close to your parents? You cool with your mom and dad?
Average.
All right, well, okay. Well, I'm sure like your mom, no matter what, your mom's going to be your mom. You know what I mean? So she'll always be proud of you, always love you and stuff. Like, that's like very unconditional, but like, no? Maybe not. You know how like, a mother's love.
It's a little different in Asian culture.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a little different in Asian culture.
But, like a mother's love, kind of. You get what I'm saying?
She'll always
softer.
She'll always tell me what to do. She'll always want me to be an engineer.
Yeah.
She'll always care about me. Just maybe not how I feel.
But yeah, but just hear my dad be like, yo, I'm fucking proud of you. Like, good for you, bro. Good shit. Like,
yeah.
I'm happy for you is like really dope, bro. It means a lot to me. I know it sounds corny and whatever, but
it's not corny at all.
yeah. The older you get, the more you appreciate and like realize your parents were right about everything, bro. It's like
my dad was.
Yeah, like
Sorry,
yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, I can see that too. But like, you know how it is
right now.
as a kid, like you just like my parents this, my parents that, but like, nah, they're more than likely right, bro. I mean, just being getting older, and like realizing life. I've realized that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least I kind of feel the same way. I've just realized that I want to be closer to them for sure. And I think maybe, I don't know how long ago, maybe a few years ago, 4 years ago or something, my dad finally said really said that he's proud of me.
Yeah.
Consistently said that.
And you'll probably remember that fucking forever.
Forever. Bro. I fucking remember it forever. And now, I mean, sometimes I'm like kind of excited to go see him again and go back home. So I'm actually going to go to the Philippines in like a week.
Wow.
Kind of like partly why
are still in the Philippines?
No.
You're gonna see
all
like
our
your
extended family
Right,
is,
okay.
and I haven't seen all of them
bunch
or
of
been
people
in
you
the
haven't seen
Philippines
in a while.
I feel like 8 years, maybe even 10 years.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
So you're gonna look so different to everyone.
I'm gonna look hella different, bro. I'm gonna look not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be accepted.
Yeah, it's tough over there, right? Different like tattoos and shit, right?
I don't really know what it's like over there, to be honest. I don't think they like tattoos. They're all very...
Real quick, guys. So while I was looking at the YouTube analytics, I actually saw that 85% of you guys that watch this channel are not subscribed. And I want to ask very little of you guys, but if you enjoy this podcast, if you find value in it, then please do me this one favor and subscribe to the channel, because doing so helps me get bigger and greater guests like the guests you are listening to today. Also, this channel is not sponsored, which means only the companies that I work with, which are Young LA and Huge Supplements, are the companies that can help fund this channel by you guys using the code Nyle. So code Nyle gives you a discount of 15% off of Young LA, and code Nyle also gives you a discount of 10% off of Huge Supplements. And if you decide to purchase anything from any of these companies, it will help immensely for me by using my code. And this way, I can travel to other guests and also upgrade in equipment to make this podcast bigger and better for you guys.
The Philippines is like very Catholic religious.
Oh, really?
Also. At least I think it is.
Are you?
I'm spiritual and I grew up Catholic. I believe in a lot of different things.
Yeah. I grew up super Catholic and
I'm
stuff,
pretty
but
Christian
I'm
to
like,
an extent.
yeah. I don't know if you know what angelic is. It's kind of like you just really believe in it and like believe in spreading it and just like, you know. So like I don't go around to fucking like knock on doors, but like if I hear someone that's like agnostic and stuff, I'll just kind of try to like, you know, give my perspective on why, because I was agnostic at one point. At one point in my whole life, I'm like, you think there's a fucking guy up there, like, you know, pulling strings and shit.
No, exactly. I feel
but
like a lot
yeah.
of people have at least had some phase in their life where they question things.
Exactly,
you know, for
yeah.
sure.
Anyone with
normal.
a fucking brain. Yeah.
Normal.
So, but now that I've like, you know, kind of have a much different perspective on it, I just kind of like pick people's brains on it. And like, I've heard of that, and that's when I found out what angelic Christian is, and I was like, oh, that's pretty dope. I think I'm that.
Do you take shrooms?
What? I've done everything, bro.
Okay. You've done DMT?
No, that's the only thing I haven't done. I've done every drug you can think of.
Bro, do
What?
DMT and you will see God.
I think DMT I would do, but then like DMT and then there's ayahuasca, right? And like I want to do that one day in my life, but I don't know if I'll ever be ready for that. But DMT is the only thing I haven't. Is DMT acid? DMT is different than acid, right?
Acid LSD is literally just like the scientists tried to replicate shrooms because.
So I did
illegal.
a tab maybe one time, I think, at like a rave or some shit, but that's not DMT.
Acid's
right?
very similar to shrooms.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. DMT, you smoke it, right?
DMT, you smoke it.
Yeah. I've never done that shit, but I've done everything else. I've done everything else. Yeah. I like drugs.
It'll fucking send you.
I've done every fucking
It'll send you to the
steroid
universe,
too.
bro. Oh yeah.
Most. Yeah. I'm experimental, bro. I like to try.
Okay.
Why not, bro?
Okay.
Why not?
Well, before you do ayahuasca, put DMT on that list.
DMT's first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes for you. If
Oh,
come
so
back
you've never
again.
done DMT?
No, I did it 3 times. And
Oh, you have done it.
I had
Okay.
some fucking insane life changing experiences for sure.
Up, down, in the middle?
I think it's always up. I had one experience that was very bad.
That's the shit that scares me, bro.
Yeah, it was scary, but I mean,
How long is that shit?
it's your mind, huh?
How long is that shit?
It's like 15 minutes. But to be honest, like
but it feels much longer.
when I'm in there. Oh yeah, it does feel much longer. But when I was in it, like I feel like me actually being in the other dimension,
Like all fucked up.
was more like 5 minutes, and like you're kind of like coming out of it for the next 10 slowly.
Oh, so it's
So
like
you can still be in there
fading.
for the next 10 minutes, but you can also choose to open your eyes. And if you open your eyes, it's fucking crazy.
where can I get it?
Huh?
Where can I get it? Fucking try it right now. On the,
Yeah.
That's the thing
Well-
that scares me too with shrooms. Sometimes that shit lasts too long, bro. Too long, bro. 6 hours. I'm like, fuck. When's the high gonna go?
6 hours?
I did shrooms I did too much one time, and it felt like a day, bro. I did like almost an eighth. So like it felt crazy.
Damn.
Bro. Yeah. Now I just do the little bit of chocolates, bro. I was fucking around with a girl. She would just hand out like ecstasy, half shroom, half ecstasy gummies, bro. At dinner, we just like go out to dinner and eat or two, bro. That shit, like microdosing. Oh my god, bro. Microdosing shrooms or ecstasy or both or whatever the fuck that is, the best shit in the world, bro.
Yeah, I think it can be really amazing. I was actually microdosing. I was microdosing LSD like every 3 days for a good like 2 years.
And that's the tab shit, right?
Yeah, and I think it completely changed my mentality. I used to be very like cynical and uptight and kind of like
Introvert?
I think I acted like an extrovert when I had people around but I was truly honestly more of an introvert. I'd say.
So you kind of feel like you weren't being yourself.
Dude, I don't know,
on,
man.
give it- get it out.
I feel like when you're fucking in your early 20s or even like younger, you don't even know yourself yet.
I was a fucking moron when I was 21, bro.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to rule the world, be a millionaire by 22.
Yeah, it was the biggest tool. I probably still am.
Yeah, I look back and wearing like the gym photos and shit I used to do are like, fuck, bro. But that's how you learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But back then it wasn't as corny as it is now, you know? In it, you know what I mean? You weren't really corny, you know what I'm saying? But like you look at it fucking 5 years ago, you're like, fuck, I was so cringe. I probably were cringe back then too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We just
when
don't know better at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and you want to be
Happens.
cool. And you want to be cool. I want to still be cool.
Yeah. But it fucking changed my mentality for sure. I think I just realized things matter. I just realized what matters a lot more than I thought. Like at first, I think all that mattered to me was like being accepted and then like becoming something of myself so I could prove to like my family or my parents or whoever else that like I'm worth something great. So basically like becoming an achiever. I think, I don't remember, I did one of those tests and that's what it said, like my...
Yeah, like a fucking online shit.
Like, that means. But I mean, it kind of aligns because being like in that kind of Asian culture growing up, it was always like be the achiever, play 6-7 instruments, be in choir, do 5 different sports, be an Eagle Scout. It was all these things that my parents tried to put off my checklist so I could just put it down on my resume. And instead, moving to San Diego and then having these experiences, I had like a couple of my best friends pass away and a bunch of other things, and it kind of made me realize like, I realized what's more important.
There's more to life
just
than
spending all my time on being fucking pissed off because like my posts aren't going my way, or I'm not where I want to be. I realize honestly what's the most important thing in life, like the true riches, as my boy Antonio says, is family, the people that I love.
Guys, I'll be at the Arnold Classic in Ohio from February 28th to March 2nd, and I'll be there with Young LA at the Young LA booth for basically the entire time. So if you guys will be in the area or you'll be going to the Arnold Classic, please come by, say hi, come hang out, come talk, ask questions, anything. I would love to see you guys, and I'd love to meet you guys. And of course, the clothes I'm wearing right now are Young LA and the new Young LA drop coming up. And every time you guys use code Nyle, helps support the podcast and helps us keep this podcast running.
Time, bro. Time is the most valuable shit, bro. The one I've realized, bro, the older I get, the faster the years are, the faster the weeks, the faster the months. It's like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Everything is so fast now. Now,
It's
you know,
crazy.
you work and you do this and you got to go hang out with your girl. And it's like, there's not enough fucking time, bro. There really isn't. And I don't sleep much. Like I sleep like from like 10, I'll go to sleep around 10 to midnight. And then like I'm up 6 a.m. every day because I can't, bro. I need more time in the fucking day. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad. But yeah, that's fucking value, bro. Family, time, just health. Like, you know, where we're at in life, you know, just being just good looking and healthy, bro. It's the best time of our fucking lives, dude.
People are going to love that we said that, considering that we're probably going to talk about steroids soon.
Well, that's okay. I'm adding years onto my life. I'm not taking years off. I swear by that, yo.
Yeah?
I really do.
Why?
I would say that, what's the shit called when you're like, you want to be younger? You know the dude who does like all this shit to become
Like
younger?
biohacking and
yes.
anti-aging?
I swear I do that shit through steroids. I really do, bro.
How?
Just like, okay, for one, before I did juice, I was 250 pounds, extremely overweight, eating fucking 5,000 calories a day of absolute bullshit, processed shit. If I went down that road, it would have been a lot worse. Not saying doing steroids and being healthy is better or like whatever you want to call it, but I was down a really bad path in my life, for sure. Switched it a little bit, then found steroids. And then through steroids and, you know, just in life, I know for a fact I'm going to live longer just because from getting my bloods done all the time and stuff like that. I'm going to live longer than what I would. I add on years on my life. I did one competition, and that competition cycle probably didn't add years onto my life. I'll be the first one to say. But, you know, doing TRT or a little bit of therapeutic HGH throughout my years and, you know, a little bit of Primo and Anavar, because that's really like all the shit I fuck with now. I only fuck with mild shit now. I'm not going to compete ever again. I know you do. You compete and you got to do things that you have to do to compete. But yeah, I only fuck around with the very, very mild shit now. So it's like, I'm definitely adding years into my life, I think.
I'm actually really glad that you're saying that. And
Sounds like a biased opinion, I know.
No, I really like this point of view because this is a rare point of view that not many people are like freaking, I guess, have enough courage to say. And there's
people are going to think I'm crazy for sure.
I think most people on this podcast have enough coherence to understand that this is obviously true, and there's a lot of people that are like this. Most of us are actually like this. Most of us care about not dying like Boston Lloyd.
Yes.
I'm sorry I have to say it like
No,
that, but
it's
it's
the
fucking
truth,
true. Most of us care. So like, why would you be blasting 5-10 grams to get somewhere?
Nah.
Dude, you like, if you have
Slow and steady,
any
bro.
right kind of mind.
Slow and steady, bro.
So like, and obviously these are all based off of our goals, and you, just like you said, you're not going to compete,
Of course.
but I'm sure, playing devil's advocate, that most people, at least if I consider the people that are going to watch like the Jubilee video, like the Middle Grounds video, and a lot of these people are probably going to be natural or not know anything about steroids.
Right.
They're probably
This
going to
is
judge heavily, like,
much
oh, are
different
you
audience.
literally just, maybe they'll just, I feel like they would question your perception and your motives and be like, well, are you just using these steroids as an excuse for why you finally lost weight? Like, could you not do this by yourself?
That's definitely
Maybe compare it to like people's use of Ozempic. I don't know. What do you think about that?
but Ozempic or what you were saying before?
What I was saying before.
I think honestly, it's just like anything else, bro. Like you choose what you do, you choose what you love, and you let it kill you, bro. So like, it's not necessarily I'm not gonna let it kill me, you know what I mean? But like, I'm willing to go to the gym every single day and do the lifestyle and do the stuff that I love and will always do too, like, you know, because I love it, bro.
Right.
And like, if it does kill me at the end of the day, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? I know it sounds fucked, but it's the truth, bro. It's just like anything else. People work so hard at certain shit and at jobs and this and that and stress themselves out and literally lets it kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do something that you love and like, you know what I mean? And let it kill you. Don't fucking go nuts over, like you were saying, don't go nuts over yourself. And you're like, fuck, I don't even want to do this shit. You know what I mean? So that's, I guess, what I would say.
Yeah, I think
I could have lost the weight. I could have done the shit, but like, I wanted to speed up the process. I wanted to see what I could do. I wanted to see like how I could do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, yo, fuck it. I want to do it.
yeah.
You know?
That's fucking how most people probably feel.
Exactly.
And of course, we're probably gonna have those fucking people that are hating, that are just literally like projecting, saying that you're using it like as a crutch or like you're using some kind of bad substance, when literally all these people are probably eating themselves in
Come on.
Doritos,
Yep.
taking
Drinking
vapes,
right.
yes, drinking alcohol consistently,
The
and then saying
vape
that they're
shit
healthy.
is-
It's like,
I don't even-
we all have our bans, you know, we all choose what we want to use,
Yeah.
but I mean, who fucking matters if it's your own body and you're figuring out how to
steroids
stay
make
healthy?
you better, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but they do. A vape, you smoke 6 vapes a day, you do coke all the time for a year, you're fucking gonna die, or you're gonna be 100 pounds, skin and bones. Same thing with alcohol. You drink alcohol every fucking day. I know steroids are a little different, but like, bro, you do steroids for a year, you fucking turn into Captain America. So it's like, what the fuck? You know, not everyone, but you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, dude. Do the drug that makes you a fucking beast, not the one that fucking ruins your life and you have to steal your mom's fucking purse to fucking pawn it and go get more coke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Both are bad. Both are bad. But
I see your point, but I would argue and say that that's not true, because it depends on the person. Like, you can do coke. Some people could probably take coke at maybe not like a everyday basis, but whenever they choose to. And these people are
Right.
really successful,
Right.
in their empire, whatever they're working in.
Yeah.
whatever.
Exception doesn't make the rule, but
And
I agree.
also, you could also be that guy who takes steroids for a year,
And fucking
who is blasting his fucking heads off, like
Right.
a lot of people that we know.
basically fucking kills his
And-
insides, yeah.
Going insane, kills his insides, fucking breaks up with his girlfriend,
Yeah,
cheats on
beats the shit out of his
fucking
girlfriend
beats
for
the shit-
folding her socks wrong.
does some
Yeah.
crazy fucking shit.
Yeah.
because
Fucks an avocado.
just
Yeah.
fucks an avocado.
Bro, you've heard the crazy trend stories.
Oh shit, yeah. I was actually listening to More Plates say the reason for why he believes that the whole like trend turns you gay thing is like a thing.
So how do you feel okay, a question for you, because I'll tell you my opinion. I've never felt a steroid. Ever.
I think that's I think that's just you. And that's like,
yeah,
that's
so like
a lot of people would probably feel like that too.
people, am I more confident now that I'm fucking jacked? Yes. And you know what I mean? But I've felt a lot of side effects and stuff from a fucking 12-week prep and no carbs for 6 weeks. Yeah, I'm the most irritable person in the fucking world. But I've never felt anything from a steroid. People say, oh, I did MPP, I want to kill myself. Oh, I did this, and I did EQ, and I'm the most confident man in the world. I'm like, what the fuck? I do it. I get jacked. Feel the same. I feel better in the morning for sure. My workouts are better. But feeling something, nah. How do you feel on that? Do you? Tell me more about you, like what you feel. Like, you've done Tren, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you feel anything crazy on that shit?
I did feel Tren.
Really?
Yeah, I fucking
like
felt Tren.
what?
It wasn't
you love Tren or hate Tren?
I dislike it.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to use it.
Nah.
Like
yeah.
I'm a slight hypochondriac.
What
I
is
don't know
that?
what the fuck that means, but like I feel like I could have a lot of different things. Like I'm like nervous about my health. I'm always
okay.
paranoid, so I'm always looking
Okay,
things up
okay.
all the time to make sure. And I think that's probably why I started this podcast, because my reason I didn't want to take gear in the first place was for those reasons. Like I didn't know
Touched
what
on
it
it
was
on
going
the
to do to me.
Jubilee shit. And how you were like
Yeah.
super scared of
But
it. And
I already like got myself into depression on accident. Well, not on accident. I just was fucking stupid and I didn't really research enough.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the gear thing wasn't really talked about when I started that. You know, it's like the only thing that was on the internet were like all the blogs.
I know,
Shit,
the
bodybuilding.com, fucking Reddit, all that
forums
shit.
and
all the
yeah,
forums.
the
That's
bullshit.
what I was looking at, and it fucking didn't.
I've
make
gotten
any sense.
cycles off that. 100%. Yeah, bro.
But like my boy Devin Bernard is like you. He says he like doesn't feel anything.
Yeah.
From gear. Like he always feels good. He feels fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel any changes or anything.
When I'm on TRT,
and then
I feel like shit in the morning sometimes, whatever. But when I'm on, I'm good. But other than that,
my boy Marco, for example, like gear just made him feel like dog shit. Or like he would feel really, really great when he's on it, but the moment he came off, it was like everything went down the drain.
That's the name
like,
of
in
the game.
Worst fucking way, and it changed like the way he would think, and he'd get him paranoid about himself. And I think that's just genetics, dude. I literally think it's just genetics. Like, yeah, to a certain level, like you can have a certain amount of mental fortitude, but sometimes those are also in your genetics. Like you can literally look up your genetics and it'll literally state certain aspects about your personality that you're more likely to have too.
what is that? Like 23andMe or like something?
What I did is I went to 23andMe and then I asked them for my raw data. Took them like a month or so.
Whatever.
They finally gave it to me, and then my boy and I input it into this site called Prometheus. And
Jeez.
that gave us like a
yeah, that
rundown of
sounds
like
interesting.
all the different combinations and everything. It was fucking cool, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it
fucking
sounds
sick.
really fucking cool to
Like-
find out stuff about yourself. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was kind of mind blowing. It's a little like nerve wracking because you see some of that shit that you're like prone to.
Dude, getting
I'm like seeing that I'm
bloods.
gonna have like a bunch of arthritis and shit when I get older. I'm like, it makes sense why everything's already fucking cracking and
Yep.
popping, and I can't lift heavy weights anymore.
Wow, so it tells you
Can't do
all that
bench
shit
press and-
too, huh?
Told me a lot of things. Yeah. Told me personality types. Told me I am like, I can't remember what it was, but it's this gene that's like more common in like MMA fighters. That's like you don't have as much like, I think adrenaline and
like-
maybe dopamine in your system, or is it dopamine? I don't know. You don't have enough. You don't have as much of this certain level in your system, but then it makes you like a lot more calm in reaction to certain things.
So you're more
So
mellow
it's-
person.
I think it's a little bit easier for like MMA fighters, for example, to make decisions in such a
right.
slim amount of time. That was the fucking hardest.
I
thing
know
to
what you're
say.
trying to say.
Holy shit. We might have not smoked a little bit before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know, if literally your own genes can tell you like what
Steroids are
type of
good.
personality that you may have, you know what I mean? Then
I've never heard of that.
I think
to be
all
honest.
these reactions to steroids are a majority of it is going to be genetics, if not
Everything
all.
is,
Yeah.
genetics is the superior of anything in bodybuilding. You know,
Yeah.
I think what people don't understand though, I think people have a misconception on genetics. There's different genetics. Like insertions are genetics. You know what I
Yep.
mean? But then you could also have a really good reaction to gear. And that's also genetics too, no?
That's also genetics.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
like me personally, I think I have pretty good fucking genetics, like insertions and stuff like that. But I think my like thing is my reaction to gear. Like I blew the fuck up off gear. So like I don't think I have the best like
Like Nick Walker style.
in a sense, yeah. I wouldn't like who am I thinking? Like someone with just fucking crazy genetics. You know like fucking sebum. You know what I mean? Like his insertions are just like I don't have that. But when I do juice, bro, I'm not turn into sebum, but you know what I mean? Like I turn into freaky looking. So like that's why like kind of steroids changed my life in a sense where it like just turned everything different. Like I'm very veiny and stuff. So like when I'm on juice, bro, and it's just like amazing. I hate to like boast this. It's just how it is, bro. It's just how it is for me, at least. You know, I haven't seen any bads really from juice, bro.
Give me a wholesome reason.
What?
Give me a wholesome reason.
To what? To do juice?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess, yeah. Well, you know, makes you more confident. Makes you just better. It just makes you like, I don't know, but I don't really agree with that shit either. People say they're sharper on test, and like, well, you feel that?
I feel more motivated and I feel better on
Motivated.
test for sure. Honestly, I think I agree with the entire argument of like being on TRT and having a good test level, regardless if it's from TRT or not. But being in a really, really good test range
around
for you
1,000
is literally going to do all of those things: mental clarity,
bro.
get you easier, get more energy when you're getting up the day.
What's it, health maxing? I swear, bro. It is, bro.
It is. It's the best.
It is, bro. And when you wake up and you're happy and you have less stress and you feel good, bro, that's going to make you live longer too, bro.
I don't even think it's an argument anymore. I think everybody knows that TRT is just the best. Like having good testosterone levels is literally the best thing you can do for yourself.
It's a
for a man.
Bad myth, though. It's a misconception. You know what I mean? But it's turning. The rock is turning.
But
it used to be beat up your girlfriend, hang yourself, steroid, roid rage, kill someone. You know what I mean?
We're starting to have a lot more education, which is obviously what I said in Jubilee
And
is like my favorite part about it.
You're a big part of that, bro.
'Cause-
podcast just gives a lot of fucking information, gives a lot of education, bro. That's really why I was so happy to come on here, bro. Because people can learn from us, bro. And it sounds corny, it might sound stupid, but like, bro, this is how I make my money, bro. So like, I'm talking to you, fucking around, talking about steroids, educating people, and I'm going to make money off of this. Like, what the fuck, bro? This is amazing. This is like perfect picture, perfect setup, you know?
Yeah.
Talk about something you love, you know what I mean? Same thing with you, you know?
Well, for me, like, you know, I didn't know what I was fucking doing. So like the people that saved my life, the people that helped me were one, like if you go on like a Reddit page or something and someone posts about like year or whatever, or like all these symptoms that they're having and whatever, then you'll see like someone has that experience or explains like his like reaction to it, and then it'll have like the most upvotes, and then that's how you know that like this reaction that you're also having, like he does, all these other people are having it, so it's probably from this thing, and like you can start creating connections. You can start figuring out how to like be your healthiest self or have the best wellness while you're on this. Obviously. Like we were mentioning before, we were talking about how TRT is healthy. Steroids, in my opinion, are not in the way that steroids are used. It's never going to be healthy. It's never going to be better for your health.
Absolutely.
But you can always do a million different fucking things to be as risk averse as possible.
The lessons of all evil or whatever.
Right, exactly. So it affects you in the least way possible. So we can literally name down like 100 bodybuilders that are still alive today.
Yeah.
That look fucking amazing, have a great life, have a wife and kids, all these things. They're fine. You know what I mean? And they were able to do their biggest passion, which is bodybuilding.
Yeah.
What they wanted to do, the competitive place.
A lot of people don't know when to hang it up, though. That's what
a lot of
people.
Right.
Yeah, bro. But if you hang it up at the right time and do it healthily and, you know, should be all right.
There's just a lot of ways that we can be like proactive about our health.
For sure.
So I'm not saying that like this is an excuse for anyone to use it. Like the reason that I like want to talk about these things is for the people that already like lost their natty card. You know, once you're there, you're there. So there's just so many things that we can do to make sure that we're doing fine. And like when I first started gear or I first got on any of these compounds and didn't know shit, I was having the worst fucking time, to be honest.
Really?
Like I was going through some crazy fluctuations in my thoughts and how I felt about things. My decisions were definitely different and kind of revolved around more aggression. And I think when I finally started figuring out what these were from, because of like people that would help me, or like my boys that I would meet at the gym that would like help me out, that have been through this or experienced this or have done competitions or been on gear and then could literally be there as a mentor or be there as advice.
That's kind of what I was going to say.
I feel like I would have gone
the best
insane. I feel like I would have not known what to do, you know?
Is get a mentor, bro. Someone knows how to do it.
Right, but like that's the thing is like a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah, bro.
Like
and
a lot of people don't have the resources. Like not everyone's CBUM who has like all these resources of like his brother-in-law and his family that bodybuilds. Like being in an actual bodybuilding family, right? Like people like me, for example, like, grew up with in an Asian household. Like I have
no idea.
I literally had zero connections to this whatsoever. The only reason that I was able to get this is because I met a dude who had this coach that was in Chicago that was like 3 hours away from my university or whatever at the time, all this stuff. And then after like 3-4 competitions, he was pushing things for me to take. And then finally I started taking some pills. Like that's a very long road, you know what I mean? So any of these people could be, I don't know, from whatever lifestyle factors pressured into taking it, or be motivated to take it for some reason, and then they do it before they know that it's the right decision for them or something, and then now they're here. So what's the best thing we can do? I feel like monitor your hormones, you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure when I first started I was extra aggressive because my estrogen was probably out of range. I feel like my estrogen was too high at certain points, and I didn't really realize that. I didn't know what to take to like moderate that. I didn't know any of these things.
Estrogen was
right,
like,
exactly.
Fuck with that.
I didn't even want to think about getting blood work done. I didn't know what blood work was at the time. And then when I found out about it, I had fucking tons of anxiety because I'm like, dude, are you telling me I need to stick a fucking needle through my arm and get blood pulled out?
Yeah.
Fuck no. So I had the fucking hardest.
That's crazy.
But checking your bloods and checking where your hormones are, like the hormone level is like the most important part. Like you think about women that are going through your cycles, the reason that they're having so many mental and emotional fluctuations is because of their fluctuation of their hormones. Same thing with guys. If your hormones are fluctuating because of what you're taking or 100%. Or because of lifestyle factors, you're going to have the same mental and emotional fluctuations too.
Up and down, yeah.
You want to be stable, bro. So, and then same thing goes with like your organs, doing the same blood work. Just check up that your organs are doing fine, your heart's staying healthy, because you don't fucking feel the symptoms of cardiovascular disease whatsoever.
And you look good on the outside, but your insides don't look good.
Right.
My number one thing would be, if anyone's listening right now, is keep it simple, bro. All these kind of like what you were saying with Boston Lloyd, bro. Once you're experimenting with shit that people haven't fucked around with, and like you're taking these new fucking newest peptide, like you were saying, Ozempic, now it's Retra, now Aretta, now it's this, now it's that.
Right.
Like keep it simple, bro. That would be my biggest, bro. Like kind of like what I was saying before, bro. Test the easy shit, bro. VAR, Primo, shit like that. Once you start fucking around with the crazy shit, because then that's another thing too. Once you try one thing, you're gonna, I mean, at least for me, that's kind of what I said. Like I've tried every steroid because I just want to know. I want to know. I have my favorites. I have what I like and what I don't like. Like obviously Tren is king. You'll never be anything better on Tren, but is that the best decision to fucking make? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? So like, obviously I want to be on Tren my whole life and look like fucking insane, stage ready all the time, but it's just not the...
So I take it that you feel fine on Tren. You feel good on Tren.
Amazing. I've only done it once. I did it like for 3 weeks, then stopped. You know, shit happens in your life and whatever. And then I did it for my competition. But bro, my last 4 weeks of my competition were brutal, bro. And I don't know if it was the drugs, but bro, I'm not having fucking carbs. I'm not doing this. 2 hours of cardio. You know how it is, bro. Like, so like, is it the drugs? I don't know.
Or is it the prep? Bro.
It's haven't talked to a girl in 16 weeks. You can't go out to dinner. You can't meet anyone, bro. Yeah, like it's the whole collective, bro. And yeah, the steroids don't fucking help. Even for natty people, preps are fucking hard, bro.
Yeah.
Hard as fuck.
Yeah.
So
I think the lack of energy is the number one thing that causes some of that irritability and that just like, I don't want to fucking talk to you type shit.
And no food. You have nothing to look forward to. You got like 10 weeks to go. So you can have a fucking donut. Like,
it's rough,
dude.
Man.
Yeah, bro. But it's great.
Bodybuilders are masochists.
I loved it. Yeah. I love it. Well, that's what people don't understand too, bro. Every kid on TikTok nowadays wants to be a bodybuilder and stuff like that, which is fine. That's great. But bro, bodybuilding is a very weird sport. Anyone who does anything the shit that we do is not necessarily normal. You know what? No, come on, right? Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, eating at the same time every fucking day like a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just doing all the crazy shit that you do as a bodybuilder, people want to normalize it. But there's really nothing normal about it, bro. Being normal is fucking eating 3 times a day. You have your eggs in the morning with bacon. You have your fucking sandwich at lunch, you know what I mean? And your mom or whatever cooks dinner. You know what I mean? Or whatever. But like that's normal. Being a fucking psychopath that we are and eating at the same time every day, protein this time, bringing the bag to the gym, bringing your intracar, bringing this, it's like, it's fucking, I love it. Not for everyone though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're trying to make it as normalized as possible. There's nothing normal about bodybuilding.
So did you ever feel like taking something like Tren was exacerbating what you were feeling?
What, like heightening?
Yeah, like exaggerating what you were feeling before you took it.
Maybe. I think, anything is going to heighten everything. Like any drug or steroid is going to heighten a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you're depressed, you're going to be more depressed. If you're an asshole, you're going to be more of an asshole. You know what I mean? So I feel that a little bit, but the diet is what makes me feel the worst, in my opinion.
So what I think is the way I feel about these substances is certain substances, obviously some people react differently. So like, you know, maybe like Tren for you doesn't really exacerbate like your normal emotions or your normal thoughts as much as somebody else. But in my opinion, in my view, and from all these bodybuilders I've talked to and all these other athletes and people that I've spoken to, it seems pretty common knowledge. No, you're not crazy, bro. This is pretty aligned. It seems pretty common that like it exacerbates what you're feeling. So when you're on prep and you're those last 3 weeks or something, you throw some extra fuel to the fire, you know, some extra like halo test or extra Tren. And if you're not someone that reacts very well with it, bro, that's gonna.
I took Halo.
You're gonna go nuts.
Didn't feel anything.
Me neither.
People are like, yo, I took Halo. I wanted to run through the fucking wall. I wanted to smash a 45.
Bro, I didn't feel shit.
I'm like, what? I'm like, give me 2. I'll try 2. 1 did nothing. But yeah.
But you saw changes in your physique though.
Yeah, I did it only for like the last 2 weeks for like your pump or whatever. Like, dude, I was doing so much fucking shit, bro. I was doing a little bit of fucking so much shit, bro. And people don't realize how much fucking shit you have to do, bro.
People run a lot of shit in preps, bro. Man. It's crazy. And I think most of the time it's more than they need, because I think the classic division and the men's physique division do not need that much anymore.
Yeah.
It's the open division that you need to stay as full and as round and as big as possible. And how do you fucking do that easily without just stuffing yourself with fucking thousands of grams of carbs right before stage that gets you bloated? Is fucking have higher doses of compounds, especially the ones that are hardening.
Yeah.
But if you're like in men's physique or you're in classic physique, you see a lot of these physiques that are super striated and dry and like not as full, but it's more like you can see more definition. And when you like start ramping up doses more, your water retention increases. You get heavier, you get bigger, right? Well, that's not really what you want when you want to show as many lines as possible. For some people, it'll work well, but for some people that, for example, stay as big, like Samson, Dodo or something, dude, imagining that he was like a classic or something, or for example, like me, like I stay more watered than I stay dry. It's easier for me to run lower compounds and then look drier going up to the show. So like men's physique dudes, like they look really nice and cut up, but like sometimes when those guys get too much gear than their body can hold, you can literally see the lines blurring and they start looking
really
you like their veins start popping out more. Some of the lines start blurring a little bit less. They just become bigger overall. Like their arms get bigger, their shoulder get bigger, their traps get bigger, their waist gets a little bigger. But now it's also not as like fucking
as like statue-like looking.
Right. And I always like, I wasn't 100% sure of this. This is just something I saw daily or I saw consistently until I talked to some coaches. Like, you know, Stefan Kienzl. He's like the most talked about coach in the IFBB right now.
Wait, he's a coach?
Yeah. So
I'm thinking of the black dude, like insane arms. Like he always has a height difference. What's that guy's name? Do you know who I'm talking about?
A height difference?
He's always got like a height problem. Like he's always getting heighted different.
Oh, like the
Isn't
weight,
that guy's
the weight
name
class.
Stefan?
No, it's a.
You know who I'm talking about?
Is it Stefan NFC?
Something. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
but maybe who you're talking about.
That's the client of
that
Patrick.
guy looks insane.
Patrick Tour is that guy's coach.
I don't know if I know him.
But Stefan Kienzl is like one of the other coaches that's really talked about, and that's Ursa's coach.
Oh, okay.
That's Wesley Visor's coach.
I've probably seen him.
That's Martin's coach, who just competed against C-Bum and beat him in Open. And that guy said the exact same thing. Is like, dude, just keep it simple. Yes, keep it simple. Like during prep, fucking keep that shit simple too. Because all these little variables that people keep changing is causing a lot of problems. And like both Patrick Tour and Stefan told me, like as you ramp up doses or if you take too much gear or do any of those things, it starts to blur lines. And you want to make sure that you have good definition on stage, especially if you're in men's physique and classic. You want to be like real defined, you know.
I'm trying to compare it to my prep because I did a lot of shit, but like I said, I did it all so low dosed. So like I don't think I looked grainy as fuck. So like I'm hoping that I'm gonna show you picture, like I'll show you after or something. I'm like, hopefully you don't say I look like what you're describing.
It's just, but it's all a balance. Like you can look at it on a scale. Like as you fill out more and more, you look bigger and you look better, but your lines start going away.
Yeah, you give.
If you take away the compounds or take away the carbs, either one of those two, you get more defined and more cut up and like have more definition and more lines and detail.
And
but then you get flatter.
Yeah.
You look more stringy. So it's like you got to find like this middle ground for whatever division you're in. And obviously all the divisions have a very clear defining different look.
I think it was Sadiq? Sadiq went from, which I thought was pretty dope of what he said. I think he went from physique to classic, or he went from classic down to physique.
He switched between the two. So
Right?
it was in physique first, then he went up.
Then he went up, but didn't he go back down
went back down to
recently?
physique.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they're like, did your cycle change? He was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a pretty W of him to say as like, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I think he just said he ramped up the calories for classic.
that makes sense.
I don't remember if he
Fuller
ramped up any of the gear at all, just a little bit for classic or not. But he definitely ramped up the calories for sure.
Yeah.
For classic.
I always liked him. He was really, I'm a New York guy, so I used to see him work out.
Yeah.
I always liked him. He's great. His physique is awesome, that guy.
Right. Like we were talking too, like men's physique is now like a core and an ab division. And I noticed, bro, I don't know about Sadiq, but like for me, for example, like when I came off my compounds at the end of my last prep, I looked good when I was like stepping on stage for the first time. Second time was okay. But when I came off all the compounds like the week after, but I still had the same diet because I was just reverse dieting. Right? Same calories, but I came off the compounds.
And you looked better?
1 week later, I can literally show pictures. I should probably show the podcast the pictures too, so then people could actually see
Throw it up when
yeah. I'll probably
Yeah.
do that. But I had more definition. I had more lines. And in my opinion, for men's physique, I probably would have done better. I probably should have. Because my
Did you
abs
pull
were
your
wide.
test and stuff? Obviously.
Yeah, we did pull
Yeah.
the test, but it makes me wonder the type of test that my coach had me taking
Maybe.
was not as fast acting as people are normally on at that time. So I feel like my test probably should have been pulled out a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
But honestly, coming off all the compounds just flattened me a lot. I lost 3 pounds in that next week, but then I was like more defined as well. So just water in general dropped off, if that makes sense. Both subcutaneous and
And it could have been the
intracellular.
stress and stuff too.
The stress could have helped too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
That's true.
The thing is too, what you were saying too is what I learned from my coach as well, and what I do with my clients is now too, if my client's competing or whatever, kind of what you're saying is you want to keep all the variables as like least as possible. You don't want to be throwing in this whole fucking salad, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Throw it in the kitchen sink.
yeah, like so when kind of what my coach did and what I learned from him and I with my clients is you just keep everything the same, but just pulling pull a little food one week or add Masteron one week, like you know what I mean, and like
Yeah.
continually do one by one until you really can't change anything else, and then whatever you add 10 minutes of cardio or whatever. Yeah, but people try to throw in 12 weeks, we throw in this, you get off this, you throw all in this. It's like, what the fuck, bro? I know it's how some works, obviously. Some compounds you take 6 weeks out, some just, but yeah, I've seen a lot of protocols. I'm sure you've seen like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, bro. I think that shit just like requires a lot of attentiveness. Like if you're a coach and you really care about the clients and you want the clients to do well, you got to have some fucking attentiveness to them and have them different. Because I've seen coaches throw in the kitchen sink to a bunch of my friends, and a lot of them will like have heart palpitations.
Yeah, bro.
Like my boy Nathan, who won his show, he got first overall. He fucking has the best genetics, dude, and that guy fucking just quit bodybuilding.
No way.
He's like, I couldn't sleep. I was having the worst mentals, bro. It's just not for me.
It's not worth it for some people, yeah.
But in my opinion, I think it's just because
his coach fucked him up.
I think he just took too much.
Yeah.
I think he took more than he needed.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier too, bro. It's like slow and steady, bro. And then like, okay, whatever. You fuck up your one show, then you go back to the drawing board.
It's true that it's also not for everybody. But like I'm saying, bro, like just like any drug that you're taking, when you have side effects, there's a dose for a reason.
Yes.
It doesn't mean go up. If you're having more side effects, fucking go down. Just go down. Don't stay at the same. It's okay to not stay at the same dose.
You can figure it out.
Drop things off.
That's
Right.
Okay. Never again. Let's not do that. Let's
So, like, for example, like nandrolones and like Tren or nandrolone, like these seem to cause a lot of mental issues for people. Sometimes they don't cause any issues.
EQs and androlone, right?
No.
No?
EQ and Nanavar are different. But these two compounds tend to cause some mental issues with certain people. Like if you're taking Tren in the last few weeks of a prep or something, and you're not sleeping, and you're feeling the symptoms of like feeling edgy or on edge and shit and extra aggressive or unhappy.
Yeah. No, I'm saying during prep, you know? Just that made me like that, bro. No sleep, edgy, just like, Cutting in general is terrible. You know,
most of these people are taking enough Winstrol as is to make them look dry. You don't need extra Tren on top.
Nah, I mean it depends, but
it'll help some people. But like,
if it's the guy next to you, though,
if it's fucking you up, then just
don't,
fucking stay on the Winstrol already.
Yeah,
like, don't.
But then you'll lose.
What?
You might lose,
bro. You're
different, bro.
No, I 100% disagree, bro. I believe that C-Bum has been going on stage without Tren because he's got his autoimmune disease.
I don't believe that for a second, bro.
All right, tell me why.
Just because, bro. He looks better every year, right?
Yeah.
Stays the same weight. So he's not going to have Tren, bro? What's he doing? Primo's not going to give you the shit that Tren does.
What?
I think Chris
Wait. That doesn't make any sense already.
What?
That you just mentioned that he's competing every year, staying at the same weight. Why would he ever want to gain any mass? He's going to not be.
Well, no, he has a cap. I'm saying he looks better at the same weight.
Yeah.
And you're saying he's not on Tren? That's fucking impossible. If he was doing Tren,
how?
If he was doing Tren before, and then now because his cap, he's staying at the same weight, looking better with no Tren. Come on, bro. That's hard to believe, don't you think?
One, he's not looking better. He basically looks the same. Sometimes he'll look a little bit better. But
I will say,
he looks. He
1 year
looks the same.
He missed. Yeah.
He basically looks the same.
No, sometimes he fine grains. But yes, you are right. They compare it and they kind of clown him. But it's like, dude, he has a weight cap. What's he supposed to do? He can't like get any bigger, you know?
Yes, he can't get any bigger. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is like, all right, this is my favorite fucking argument to have because I'm fucking, no offense to you.
It's
offense to you, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I'm kind of tired of seeing like the dumbasses that'll comment on something saying that everybody has to be on Tren. Because I'm like,
no, not everyone.
It's literally clear that you know nothing, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Because one, everything is individual, like literally More Plates, More Dates said this on Joe Rogan's podcast himself. So you can argue with More Plates, but literally all of these.
I think that guy's a fucking idiot, though.
More Plates, More Dates.
He's smart with the shit and stuff. You see his video when he worked out. He doesn't even know how to work out. Have you seen that video with him?
I haven't seen the video.
I'll show you that after this. No, I obviously he's very smart. Like, don't. I'm obviously being an asshole, but yeah, I think some of his stuff is, but obviously that guy's the fucking GOAT.
But these are all individual. They're all individual based. All drugs are.
Right.
No matter what. Everyone reacts to different substances. It's if you say that people can have different genetics, but then you say that everyone reacts to the same drug, you're a fucking
that's stupid.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, sorry. I don't mean to be mean. But just like everybody has different genetics, just like you and I look completely different and react differently to other things. We think different things. We also react differently to drugs, right? 2, Winstrol, Halotestin, Masteron, DHT-derived steroids. What do they do to how you look?
Yeah, they sucking you up. They harden you.
Yeah? What does Tren do to how you look?
Same thing.
Then why do you have to be on Tren?
Because Tren does all the other shit while it does that. Come on, bro. I just think, so you're saying he's the #1 in the world at everything in the entire world, and he doesn't do Tren? That's tough, bro.
Bro, this is the first time I took Tren.
C-Bum's different though, so
a lot of people can be different. Yeah, maybe some. Okay, I'm not going to say that
he's one in a billion.
Maybe there's some people that just don't get the look that they feel like is the best look for them unless they're literally on only Tren.
Okay, what about
specifically?
Mint? You think he's on Mint?
Bro, I would never take Mint.
That shit is the scariest shit.
I wouldn't touch Mint.
I would never fucking do that shit in a million years, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And people are like, yo, just microdose. I'm like, get that shit the fuck away.
I don't think C-Bum is on Tren because he has an autoimmune disease. He gets his blood work done like every 2 weeks, according to Ian. He has a wife and a daughter, and he just fucking quit and retired bodybuilding because of that family. That's why I don't think he's on Tren, because I think he can get he's with Hanny Rambod too. Like, bro, like
he's been working out for what, 15 years?
Yeah, he's got this. Think about all the different resources he has in bodybuilding. Think about all the different compounds he has available to him. Why does he have to take Tren, the one compound?
Because he's got to win, bro.
Like if he reacts well
whatever
to Tren,
it takes.
If he reacts well to Tren, bro, I'll do whatever it takes, but I won't take Tren.
You'll never do Tren again. Liar? You'll never do Tren again.
I would prefer.
Don't you want to be an Olympian?
I got to the IFBB without even injecting test. Right?
Pro?
I got pro without injecting.
You got a pro while you were natural.
I wasn't natural.
Just you said you were doing Anavar or whatever.
I was fucking doing dumbass shit that I didn't know. I was just taking these pills from my coach. So I turned pro only in men's physique, so it's not that impressive,
Dude,
But I turned
don't say it like that. Dude, you're the fucking
pro
man, bro. That's awesome.
on Winstrol and Halo testing. So there was no trend, there was no test. Like it just
how long ago
these
was that?
things will make you look a certain way, but like just like all of the experts and the pros in the field that have taken year for years, they will say the same thing as me, as you cannot detect exactly what compound somebody is on.
I don't
It's
agree with
impossible.
that either. You could see it a little bit, but I don't agree. Yeah,
You could be like,
I
oh,
agree.
he's on maybe DHT derived,
Yeah,
because he's hardened, but you can't just
Right.
pick out exact
No.
years.
People do that on TikTok, and they're like, I
Right.
know this guy's on this, and it's like,
Right.
that's the dumbest shit I've ever
So why would you take, like, if you were someone that doesn't react to trend, you react okay to trend. So maybe it's harder for you to believe that other people won't be on it. But for people like me or my friends who, like, for example, get night sweats, can't sleep, it affects our recovery. It affects how we act with our families and our relationships. Like, what if this is fucking causing your relationships to end? I would fucking drop out of a competition if it's causing my relationships to end, because
Right.
I can do a competition again maybe 3 months later or whatever, but the relationship is over when it's over or something. Like, that's just a rough example, you know.
Of course,
it's a
no.
shitty example, but like there's some people have higher priorities than certain drugs.
Not the Olympian, though. The Olympian, you don't have much of a priority then.
Yeah,
to win.
I get it if you want to be number one, man, but like I personally think that
So you'll never do Tren again.
John Jewett said that if Tren is hurting you, then you need to take it out of your
I
prep.
agree. Yeah.
And why would that be, right? Like you're not getting any sleep. You're gonna look like shit on stage.
Right.
If you're an Olympian and you want to be the best, and you're not
And you're
sleeping,
not fucking sleeping, yeah.
you're gonna fucking take that Tren out, right?
Well, and also, it really depends too. Like,
I feel like that's an example of the kind of people that were too stubborn to like take a compound out or
for sure,
or something like that.
100%.
You know,
100.
because
Well, that's the vibe of it, though. It's like tough it out. You got to do it. You got to make it to the, like
right,
that's
but that's
kind
like
of the.
that's just like it's just kind of
Nah,
dumb,
it's no
man.
good.
Yeah, like you want to be conscious about yourself and your decisions. So
And definitely want to be sleeping.
yeah, you want to be sleeping, man. So
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
why I say that you just can't have a blanket statement. You can't say like fucking all men are secretly misogynists.
No, of course,
Like,
yeah.
You can't say that all fucking bodybuilders all secretly take Tren no matter what. Like
The good ones.
I never took Tren until this last show.
That's
This was my first time taking Tren, and
But also-
up to 100
you don't
milligrams.
fucking nothing against you. You don't fucking look like an open bodybuilder. These craziness, like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you said bodybuilders. You never said just
Right.
open bodybuilder.
I don't think every bodybuilder and every single person on stage is doing it, but I think the higher levels and stuff, yes, 98%. But that's
I
nothing.
think-
You're a
I think-
fucking exception.
no.
The exception doesn't make the rule.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to hear, bro. I just wanted to hear
Yeah.
you say that not everybody is.
For sure. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
there's a-
I could get with that.
There is a fact that if you look at what is prescribed by a lot of coaches in prep, especially on the Olympian level, you will normally see somewhere at least around 300 milligrams of Tren for even if it's just the last.
I could go through the list right now
Yeah.
of what people are on.
That's very common.
Test. In a prep, you do what? Week, what do you do? 20 week, we'll say? So like what? From week 20 to 12, you're on test, primo, maybe VAR.
The reason that I'm saying these things, the reason I'm so fucking uptight about this argument is because I was the kid on the other side that listened to what people were saying. And now that I realize certain things aren't true, now I realize that I don't have to take Tren or I don't have to do the shit that makes me feel like shit.
I can relate to that too.
I want to let people know that to let people know that you don't have to do the things
Definitely.
that you don't feel good on.
Yeah.
You don't. Like that's what kills people. If you fucking see your
Stress
blood work
is the
going
worst,
down the
bro.
drain, you're getting stressed.
It's the
you
worst.
aren't sleeping. Your fucking blood work looks like shit.
You're not going to look good on stage like that.
But you think that everybody has to take Tren? And you think that everybody you have to stay on this? You're gonna fucking die,
yeah,
dude.
it's going to be a shitty road.
So I'm just like saying, like you can just be smart, bro, and don't have
Nah,
to be
for sure.
dumbass, You don't have to take Tren if
No.
you don't want to.
Definitely not. And then kind of like what you were saying, and I kind of see what you're saying too, is you see all this people on social media and stuff and like say like, if you look good, he's on Tren. People think Tren is test. You know what I mean? Like the people that, not like
Yeah, they make it's like it's
People think
it's
Tren,
literally
like-
the blanket meme word.
Yes, exactly. Tren has become the meme of like girls will ask me, "Oh, you're on Tren?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Like they're like, "Oh, isn't that steroids?" I'm like, "Yes, Tren is steroids, but there's 1,000 other steroids." You know what I mean? Like that's the devil, bro. That shit is devil in the bottle. You know what I mean? Not for me. Right, not for me, but yeah, like so it's gotten myths of bodybuilding have changed. So like we were saying, you know, used to be the myth of like roid rage, craziness. Now it's like everyone's on Tren. Now everyone's not natty. Now everyone's so it's like it's. But again, you are so different too because you're like another type of. But I understand because like what you're kind of saying is it's almost you get discredited. Your all your work gets discredited when you're on juice. You know what I mean? So like now it's like everyone thinks like, oh, if you have a sick body, it definitely gets discredited because you're on Tren. So it's like bullshit now.
Yeah.
When it's guys like you and me, I mean, I've done Tren once or twice, and I know I look better than 99% of the people. But the kid that sees me and you on posting a TikTok is be like, oh, he's on Tren. But it's like it's not fucking like that.
Yeah.
Like. But then again, there are people who look like shit and don't look like me and you and are on Tren, bro. So it goes either way, bro. I've had clients sign up with me, never looked like they worked out a day in their life. They're on 500 mgs of Tren. I'm like, what is going on, bro?
That's good.
Yes, bro. 500 test, 500 Tren.
Damn.
Doesn't look like they work out.
Damn.
Now they do. You know, they worked under me, you know, my clients. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's all the misconception too. And kind of like what you were touching on before is like, I don't even know where the fuck these people get it from, bro. It was hard for me to get it for a while. It was hard for me to get it for a while. Then I met up with some dude, whatever, owned a nutrition shop, became friends with him. You know, every fucking nutrition shop back in still sells it out the back door. Your boy says you're ready. You're like, fuck it. And then, yeah, you do it. So, but I don't have any regrets on steroids and stuff. I don't know about you.
I mean, I don't have any regrets because I wouldn't be here.
Right.
I don't regret anything at all.
It changed my life too, bro.
Yeah.
Changed my life. Like, bro, when I was a fat kid and I sit in the supermarket, people would cut me in line. And like, you know what I mean? Now they're like, oh no, go sir, go. I'm like, bro, it's all good, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just changes everything, bro. Being in shape in general, but then when you get the steroidal like to you, where like people stare at you and you know how it is. You walk, when I'm walking through a club with a hot ass fucking girl and every single guy is staring at her tits or whatever, and then they see me behind her and they like look down, it's like the coolest shit in the world, bro. No, you know what I mean? Like, cause like they see a hot girl and like they want her, but then they see me or you or fucking beast and like, okay, I'm not fucking with that guy's bitch. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. It's very just status like, you know what I mean? What do you want in life, right?
Yeah, but if I see a guy with a hot girl, sometimes I'm just like, maybe he's funny or maybe he's fucking rich or something, you know?
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's just
if he's jacked,
that's just as enough.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Being jacked and rich is the best, though. And we're already funny. We have good personalities. So yeah.
You're funny.
Thank you. I think you're funny too, Mike.
Thanks, bro.
Even though you thought I was trying to get in your pants earlier, but I'm straight.
Oh man, that was supposed to be off camera. I was trying to check you, dude.
Nah, it's all good. I used to get that. People used to call me gay on every. Did you see my TikToks and stuff back in the day?
No, what
I
happened
got canceled.
I was literally like, what happened?
My TikTok got banned. Fucking kind of what you were saying. I think it's because I pushed peptides and shit, bro. I swear, bro. I don't know. A lot of people mass report me.
Was it that site that you were pushing?
No, maybe. But yeah, like, yeah, bro.
If you feel like any of the medications that we spoke about today may benefit you, such as BPC 157, GH secretagogues such as Tesamorelin, IGF1, oxandrolone troche, semaglutide, then you can obtain these from Tren HRT, and the link for that will be in the bio. If you feel like you're experiencing symptoms of low testosterone, such as depression, anxiety, lack of motivation, as well as lack of sex drive, then you can get this checked out as well by getting your blood work done at Transcend, and they will provide you expert medical analysis. Transcend HRT has worked with many professional bodybuilders and pro athletes, such as Thor Bjornsson, Phil Heath, and Jeremy Buendia. And if you feel like this podcast has any relevancy to you, I do believe that this clinic will provide of great benefit to you as well.
Yo, how do I look?
Oh, dope, yo. I know they're medium, my bad, but yeah. They fit? Good?
Yeah, they feel good.
Yeah, good.
It's okay. It'll give me gold.
Those are your vibe, bro.
Sorry, guys. I got a little bit heated earlier.
Oh, I didn't.
I got a little.
It's okay. We can agree to disagree on things.
I get a little heated with Tren. Oh, Tren gets me going, dude.
You're on it.
Huh?
It's because you're on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's because I'm on it. Fucking yeah. But if anyone is curious and wants to listen to more of what I was discussing about what some top bodybuilders like decisions they make with gear, whether or not they want to take it or remove it, you guys should go look up John Jewett's.
That guy's the GOAT, bro.
Oh, so you?
Yeah,
okay.
J3U.
Yeah.
I've never done it and stuff, but that guy's the GOAT. I've watched all his videos, bro. I'm an OG, bro. Before, right? Yeah, Mark Robliner. Remember? Yeah, how we met him and you had him on recently.
Yeah,
That's awesome, bro. How'd that go?
It was good.
That guy's the best, bro. Yeah, but like, bro, I've been an OG, bro, and like, yeah, before my prep, I prepped someone. And but I had my coach like, overshadow it and stuff and help me do it. He helped me all. I paid him extra. Like it was great. But like I've learned so much from that dude's YouTube videos, just in general, bro. Just his YouTube videos, not even the J3U shit. He runs like a class, right? Yeah. And he like teaches you how to become a coach.
Has a class, has his own little podcast and shit.
Yeah. I know that. I watch him and he.
Do you know what his place was at this last Olympia? Was 11th?
He got 11th, really?
I think he got like 11th and
That's good.
open in Olympia.
That's good. He's old too.
Pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
I think it's like 37 maybe.
Yeah, he's. Oh, I thought he was a little older. But
That's still
good,
that's still on the older side for.
Nah,
for
that's the
bodybuilding
peak
now.
kind. No, 35 is like the peak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
like,
most people
that's how
say.
all the like Jay Cutler, Phil, all those guys were like 35 and shit when they were.
So, it's
and
pretty
they're
cool.
On their way, it's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy. And he's fucking smart as shit. I think his kid, right? He has his kid on a lot of the time or something.
Does he have a kid?
Or maybe someone's.
I don't think so.
Doesn't he talk to a kid with a mohawk all the time or something like that? I don't know. I thought that was his kid, or maybe not.
The kid with the mohawk?
I don't know.
Are you talking about?
Kind of looks the same.
You're not talking about
Am I thinking of what's his face?
Dave Tate and Elite FTS? He's got his like co-host.
Does he have glasses?
Got like a mohawk.
Does he have glasses? I might be thinking of what's his face. Who's the other bald coach guy? Doctor or something.
There's a lot of bald coach guys, bro.
Doctor whatever. Doctor.
Dr. Mike?
Yes. He
Oh,
has a kid
you're
with the
talking about
mohawk,
Dr.
right?
Mike and Jared.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
but I'm confusing. But I know obviously
Yeah.
J3U and shit.
Yeah. Mike and Jared are awesome too.
Yeah, those guys are
those are the homies.
Bro, that guy's
They're great.
Dr. Mike, some of his fucking just like TikToks, like his like Hope Core. Have you ever seen those? They're like put some random shit behind. He's just a funny guy. He talks about other shit than just bodybuilding.
Yeah, he's got his own like philosophy.
Yeah, I'll see
shit,
his
too.
TikToks and I'm like, yo, this guy's fucking hilarious. Yeah. He's definitely been through some shit or like did drugs one way or another. Like his mind.
Oh, he's done a lot.
His mind is opened up. You know what I mean? He's woke.
We had a
in the good way. Like,
woke in a good
yeah,
way.
you know what I'm saying? Like he's
It's
like,
hard to say that
he's
word
like
these days.
awakened.
Yeah.
Like his brain is opened. Like that's how I feel like. Yeah, it's not, you said like
We had a podcast
spiritual,
together, him, me, and Jared Feather, and they were talking about the like shrooms and shit they were taking and all these things on the podcast too. So we were like discussing.
You ever
like,
microdose shrooms before a workout?
My
boy Anthony Pasella.
I have been on psilocybin before.
Yeah.
On
And
during
he
workouts,
loves
whether or
it,
not
bro.
it was LSD or
And I've done it before. It's
psilocybin,
great,
but
bro. Just a little bit of shrooms, everything's better, I swear. A little bit fun, kind of like weed. You know how you smoke weed,
Yeah.
everything's a little funnier, sex is better, food tastes better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course.
That same thing kind of with microdosing.
unless
shrooms.
you're going down the wrong hole. But if you no pun intended.
I mean, that's what I thought you were going with that. But yeah, I like it. That's kind of like why I like steroids, bro. I don't like drugs, but I like stuff that, does something, bro. Different. I like being different. I know it sounds corny, but that's kind of why I got into steroids, bro. Not got into it, but like it was sick. No one was doing it. Everyone was like, because I got into juice years ago, bro. I've been juicing for almost 10 years. Like on and off, you know what I mean? Yeah, like this whole year I wasn't on juice up until September. TRT, 100 mgs. When I'm not on shit or not really like focused up, bro, I'll miss a pin. I won't pin for like 3 weeks. It's terrible, bro. So like some weeks I'll be like on 50 milligrams. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, it's just cool. I don't know. It was cool to me. That's why I liked it. And then my boy who got me into it, he was cool to me too. So it was like, wanted to be cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty cool now, I think. So here we are, bro, on a fucking podcast that I always wanted to be on. So
wait,
Thanks
when did your like transformation journey start? Because you looked pretty crazy before.
yeah, what?
How much did you weigh again?
So when I was 19, I got on a scale and I was like 248 pounds, bro. I was almost 200
how tall are you?
pounds, 5'8", 5'9". I was probably 5'8" back then. Now I'm 5'9" maybe. Yeah, like maybe like the first year or two, you know how it is. You're not really jacked or whatever. You start getting veins here and there. And then like year 2, I'm like, fuck it. My boy was like, what's that?
Oh, the first year or two of what?
Working out. I didn't do gear or
Okay.
nothing. Yeah. You know, you do like, you're getting into
You
shape.
were 19, you were 248 pounds, and then you
Yeah,
started
bro.
working out for 2 years.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then turned whatever, 20, 21, that age, started juicing, bro. Changed my entire life like no other, bro.
How?
Just everything, bro. Everything got better. Everything got heightened. More respect for me. More girls. Cooler people. Just like your first impression. You know what I mean, bro? I go into a fucking job interview thinking I'm the fucking boss, bro. Like, it's just like everything about it being in shape to me. You know, I know it's not the most important thing in life to a lot of people, but from me, and you'll see a lot of people do this, bro. Everything stems from my fitness, bro. Everything.
What was the first cycle you took?
I did just Anavar.
What?
Anavar. Yeah, a fucking idiot, bro. Just like you, bro.
Yeah, you're a
I was
fucking
a
idiot.
fucking idiot, just like you. just on a forums, whatever. Got Anavar, whatever. Yeah, did that, and then my first real cycle, I just did tests for the longest time. Same thing too. Like, I did tests for a long ass time.
What happened after Anavar? Like, what did you feel? Like, what did you?
Acne, pumps, good pumps, but yeah, definitely fucked my levels up or whatever. Then
You remember how you felt mentally when you were on it, and then when you were off
so
it?
long ago,
Yeah, it was
bro. All I remember is I was delivering pizzas at like 20 or 21, like during the summer of college and shit. And I remember like being in a certain part of the pizzeria and just seeing like spiderweb veins, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, this is." Holy shit. Like, dude, I got in a bottle dropper, no dosing on it, no nothing, bro. Like, I was, dude, just like everyone else, you know?
How much did you weigh? Those first 2 years you were working out? Like, when did you drop?
So I probably lost 50 pounds within like a year.
Okay.
So I was just
working out.
skinny fat. Yeah.
So 248, you lost 50 pounds naturally.
Yes.
And then,
Roughly getting into better shape. And then,
Okay.
yeah, bro, it was taking too long, bro. It was taking too long.
and then,
Just for me to use straight up.
so then you popped the Anavar.
Yeah. Well, my boy was like, yo, you think you're ready? Whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. Scared of needles, whatever. And he's like, all right, just take this then. Took the Anavar. I know.
That's
right?
the boy.
Well, that's what it used to be.
Shit.
That's what it used to be before there was shit like this. Before there was, J3 and people talking about steroids and more plates for days. People thought you do Anavar first, then you start pinning. Isn't that's what you did? We weren't the smartest.
Well, I was fucking dumb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was a fucking moron. I still am stupid. Way smarter than I was. But yeah, and then I didn't do juice for like 6 months to a year after that. And then, I don't know. I think my boy was like, all right, do you want to...
What were you like? Did you feel depressed or anything? Did you feel like your levels were low? Did you feel
Nah, bro.
Because you said it definitely fucked up your.
Well, I'm saying, you know how it is. If you take Anavar or another without test, your fucking shit's a shot.
But you don't remember. You don't remember feeling anything.
In those times, I was partying as a kid. You know what I mean? Going on and off. Like, I would do 6 months. Don't party. Don't do anything. Don't talk to anyone. Try to get fucking jacked. You know what I mean? When I first did juice, I wouldn't drink on it. Wouldn't do like fuck around. Wouldn't ever do any of that stuff.
I mean, honestly, bro, all those lifestyle factors plus you being super overweight and then maybe you being in a calorie deficit, you probably had like shit tests.
Better.
anyways.
Oh, yeah, probably both. When I was unhealthy, I probably had shit tests, and then after I probably had fucking fucked up tests the whole time.
Yeah.
And I just started doing tests for a while.
What dose?
I would always do 300 to 600. Never did any more. I did 750 one cycle and lost fucking hair, bro. And never again, bro. Never again, bro. Never again.
Another big reason why a lot of people aren't going to run grams of tests.
Yeah, bro. But
That's so funny.
It's truth, you know? Like, yeah, bro. I used to clown people and think like, oh, I'll never go bald. I'll never be a fucking idiot like that. I'm not bald now, but just my hair's a little thinner. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get a hair transplant eventually, but like, it's just, like.
So your first one was like 300 then?
I always stayed around 300. I read a study that said, I
know what study you're talking about.
What?
With 600?
Yeah. It's like from 600 to 900 is pointless. It's like you shouldn't need, it's like you're going to get the same gains. Is that what you think I was thinking of?
I was thinking of the study that had 600 as the highest dose, stating that even titrating up to 600 still improved.
I saw some random shit. This guy, Cornelius Parkin. Have you ever heard of him? He was an OG fitness guy. Bro, he charges like $5,000 a month. Like, he doesn't fuck around like Greg Price is. Yeah. And he's the smartest guy, PhD, like crazy shit. And he's posted a study. I still follow him this day. He posts such an educational shit. He posted a study that like 30 guys or 50 guys, whatever, did 600, and then 30 guys, whatever, did 900. And then 30 guys or whatever did 1,000 plus. And there wasn't that much of a difference from 600 to 900, but when you go over a gram is when you see craziness. So,
What?
Yeah. I'll find it or something for you. For sure. I swear. I'm not lying.
All right, I gotta check out that.
Yeah, no, I swear. And then he swears by it too. He's like, don't go over 600 unless you're going to go over 1,000. You never heard that?
No.
Really? Yeah, I've heard of people saying that before. So I never go over 600 anymore. Now I don't even go over 300. I only do low shit now, bro. Only low shit. 300 test, 300 primo. Like, I did 200 test, 150 primo for like the last 3 months.
I've heard a lot of anecdotal evidence of people saying like they titrate up, and then when they like take
Yes.
a total amount of gear above 2 grams, or they take a total amount
Okay,
of
I've
gear,
heard this too.
Like, for example, like Ziegler Monsters said, like when he titrated up, like for example, half test, half master, half primo, whatever the other half was, and he had a total of like 1.2 grams, he made great gains. But then when he went up to 2.4 grams, he didn't see any change in the amount of progress he was making. So he's like, why the fuck am I even going up to 2.4?
Fucking wasting money. Yeah, literally. And then the another thing is too is like, how many years have you been working out for? 10 years? More? 7?
17 years.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Holy shit. How old are you? Wait, you're not supposed to say? Okay, never mind.
I
Okay.
got this little joke because the internet has my age wrong.
Oh, okay.
'Cause,
All right, that's fine. We can talk
yeah.
about. Wow, that's fucking awesome, bro. I'm only 10 years in, but what I've realized too, my boy, who's like same thing with you, 18 years in, bro. You don't need as much. You look 10 times better with a little amount because you have the muscle maturity, and like you change so much more now too. Like when I'm off, I don't know if kind of like I was saying before, when I'm off, I don't look the best, bro. But when I'm on, I'm fucking looking like crazy. So like I don't know if that's how you feel.
Yeah.
But
I think
yeah,
that's normal
like
for everybody when they jump off.
yeah, you're flatter. You're
Yeah,
not
of
as
course.
good. You're not as like, yeah. So I just do now very little amount, and it goes the longest fucking way, bro. Get my bloods done here and there. I've never really had anything crazy with my bloods done. I've had like, HDL, LDL is a little fucked, but other than that, kidneys, liver, everything good. One time I got my bloods done when I had bronchitis, and my liver was fucked. And I'm like, oh shit, like this is happening. Like this is like the day I thought would never come. And then, we just did my bloods like 2-3 weeks later. And I told my doctor, I'm like, yeah, I had bronchitis. Like I was all fucked up during that. And he said it could have been that or something. But that's the only scare I've ever had. You ever have any scares or anything like that?
I had some liver scares back when I.
What is that?
stupid
Lipids,
shit.
right?
No, liver.
Yeah,
enzymes.
but isn't what is lipids is kidneys?
Lipid is their fat.
But
is
isn't
like
it the fat in your or some shit? What markers come up when you do liver and when your liver's fucked up?
That's
Is it-
liver enzymes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Like
what I'm
when you're thinking about lipids, you're looking at anything related to cardiovascular health, like HDL, LDL, anything
Okay.
else.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
You know.
I was just yeah.
LDL. When you do your blood work, though, you should definitely look out for LP little a and ApoB.
What is that?
Those are
I've definitely got that done.
those are like more genetic related markers that
Okay.
are like pretty good at determining like what state your cardiovascular health may be in. So like if you have like
I'm gonna look at mine right
yeah.
when I'm
because if your LPA is like pretty bad and it's like really above range and shit, then you should work even harder to get your LDL below range.
below.
Yeah, like even harder.
Yeah.
Get your LDL within range.
I know that. I sent it to Tanner. I sent it to Tanner.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Tanner says hello. He actually said make
fuck
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
What's up, bro?
sent him to him. I sent it to my coach, and everything was decent. Yeah, and then I sent it to my doctor or whatever. We have a doctor on. I have like a doctor that like we because I don't have fucking insurance. Do you?
Insurance for
Insurance like health insurance? I don't fucking have health insurance. I need to get that shit. It's so fucking expensive though, bro.
It's expensive, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Expensive. I feel like I pay like $600, $700
that's
for
what-
fucking Blue Shield.
That's what I get
every
quoted.
month.
I get quoted $500-$600.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's fucking.
fuck, bro. I'll
over
get a nicer
$600.
car. I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's crazy. It's fucking unreal.
Yeah, but the guy who got shot or whatever, maybe the things will go lower. The United Healthcare, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Some shit.
That's so fucked.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's so fucked. Yeah. I mean, bro, bodybuilding is an expensive sport, though. That's what I'm just trying to, that's just the only point I'm trying to prove.
Yeah.
It's like, if you want to do this shit, like, and you care about if you care about your health, some people don't care if they die or not. So, I mean, it's your choice.
I've heard of people saying, like, yeah, I want to be like Rich Brianna. I'm like, what, dude? You want to, like, it's all about health maxing. It's all about living the longest, having like,
but some people aren't. Some people just aren't happy. Bro.
Yeah.
Some people aren't. They literally don't give a fuck. Some people have the mentality of literally like, I'm going to be the best.
Yes,
one,
bro.
Or I'm going to fucking die.
Yes, bro. And that's
it. That was my mentality when I was a kid, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that you grew out of that.
Because I took some shrooms and shit. And I grew out of it.
Well, no, too, and you probably realized too, like, what the fuck, bro? I gotta maybe take a step back. Maybe I don't want to fucking be Mr. Olympia or die. You know what I mean? That's a little excessive, you know, like, and to have that attitude for your whole life, that's. Yeah, like I said, bro, there's a lot of weird people in this sport. Nothing wrong with it. I'm weird too. And both of us are fucking weird.
There's a lot of weird people in the world, dude.
But so
like you literally just step outside for a second. Just step outside.
Especially here, bro.
A second, man.
Creatures here, bro.
Like sometimes I'll look on like social media and see these comments. I'll be like, dude, why are there so many weird
I swear that shit's
people?
fake, bro. I swear some of it's
It's
fake.
not, bro. You fucking
I
step it.
swear, bro.
Literally travel to any other state. Just step out the airport and you'll see the weirdest fucking people, bro.
People, stupid and weird / people just make you realize like how normal you really like we are. You know,
People think we're fucking weird, man.
I know,
There's
but
different cultures.
Yeah, there's different types of weird and shit. Yeah,
Different cultures, different upbringings, different levels of exposure. A lot lower levels of exposure.
I mean,
way lower levels.
What do you mean exactly? Exposure?
Like some people just haven't seen anything, bro. Some people have only seen the span of like a fucking what?
I've never been out of the States.
300-mile radius or something.
Yeah, people don't leave their hometown, bro. They marry their high school girlfriend, work in a fucking yeah, bro. That was my biggest thing. Where are you from originally?
Texas, Arkansas.
Okay, so moving out of there, right, was probably just it was huge for you.
It was great.
Yeah, bro. Best decision I ever made in my life was moving out of my hometown, bro. Because I lived like an hour and a half from New York City.
Yeah.
And then I moved kind of closer to New York City, like out of my hometown. And just like, it's the best thing anyone could ever fucking do, bro.
We're blessed, bro. We're hella blessed, dude.
Yeah.
There's people that literally like, they're in a hellhole, man. All they see is like death around their families and their friends and shit.
And I was very well off too to be comfortable enough to like, you know what I mean? Not everyone, you know. A lot of people have to like fucking work and grind and like, you know, work for their family and stuff. Like I was very well off. Like I didn't have to do any of that shit for my family. You know what I mean? I was, my parents were like, yo, just go be a fucking kid. You know what I mean? So like everyone has it a little different, but like still moving out of your hometown is like, was my fucking, that was my like jump off at least.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But
so let's talk about gear again.
Okay.
With not Tren though. But with tests, you jumped on the test, 300, 600, blah, blah, blah. So you keep telling me that every time you jump back on just TRT, you kind of feel like ass. Is that just because of the fluctuations of you like jumping on gear? And then is that what you're saying?
For sure.
Okay.
Just, you know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you don't look as good. You don't feel as good. Your pumps aren't as good. I don't even fucking sweat half the time in my workouts. Like when I'm natural, like it just sucks, bro. That's why I will willingly say that's why I've been doing this shit for so long, and I will do it for a lot longer, bro, because once you go over that fucking, it's very hard to go back, bro. I have one friend that I've ever heard of do one cycle and done, and his acne was the worst acne I've ever seen. So I don't know about you, but all my boys juice. I juiced before all my boys, and I told them, yo, don't do this shit. Don't do it. This happens, this happens, this happened.
Yeah.
They were like, we still want to do it, bro. We see what you got going on. We see this boy doing this. And then, yeah, bro, it's just like, it's good, but it's bad. You know, just like anything else. Just like anything else.
Yeah.
But wait, what was I just saying before, though, about my boys?
One of them did a cycle and quit.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm saying, bro. This shit is a lifelong thing. No one ever just does one cycle.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard of anyone doing one cycle and done? When my boy did that,
so.
I was like, yo, I never thought anyone would ever have tell me that. Yeah. But he's also another person that doesn't really give a fuck about it. You know what I mean? He gets chicks. He's in good look. He's in good shape. He's good looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I've seen some people that'll run like maybe 2 cycles and finish. And not do it again. And then maybe like freaking like 10 years later or like 15 years later, they decide to jump on again. You know, Paul Barnett?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. That guy used to do bodybuilding when in his like 20s. And then he like took.
Paul, he was the tall guy.
super tall,
Super
old, like
insane physique.
50
Yeah,
years
yeah,
old.
has a
Yeah,
goatee.
yeah. That guy.
That guy's physique is
I'm pretty sure he told me he did gear for a short period of time in his 20s, and then he did his job and shit, and becoming a freaking CEO and whatever, and then gained like a fuck ton of weight or something in his 40s, some crazy amount of weight. And then now he's like a freaking IFBB pro again. So like I feel like
Really?
that's a good example of someone who like
Oh, I don't think I'm thinking of the same guy then.
maybe not. I don't know.
He's like a golden era guy, right?
No.
Oh,
no, he's
okay.
He's alive.
No, I,
Well, the golden era guys
yeah, I
are
was about
alive
to
too.
say, I'm like, yo, come on. Paul Barnett.
Look it up later.
Yeah, I definitely know. I've heard that
He's a
name.
dope ass guy.
Yeah, I definitely know if I saw him.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I think that are like they'll like dabble in it and then they'll jump off, but sometimes they might even come back again later.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
when they're
it'll
older, they'll
always-
like jump on TRT plus and
Yeah,
shit.
I know,
what mean?
right?
But
It's fucking
You're-
like I hate to like name drop and stuff, but like you see how Alex Eubank got on steroids and stuff, and he's calling TRT 250 or 300 or something. People don't even
Is
know
he
what
really?
the fuck TRT is, bro.
is he calling it?
Yes, bro. I'm gonna hop
mean,
on a TRT cycle.
There
That doesn't. there's
there
not a
there are some people
Bro, I know
that
clients
got
who have
prescribed
to do
TRT
400. My one client has to do 400.
for TRT.
Yes, bro.
What?
I don't know why. Bro. He does 400 and
He's
his
just
levels
fucking
are at
lying to
12.
you.
Dude, he's an older guy, so I don't know. And he's but I was so surprised, bro. I do 100. I did a 200 test and 150 primo. Got my bloods done like 2-3 months ago, and my test levels were 1400. So off of,
That would make sense.
you think?
I have the same.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
maybe
when
we're
I,
just
when I
good
run
responders.
200,
then.
it's like 1400. Like
Yeah.
if I run 150, it'll be more within range.
Okay.
So
all right.
I'm normally doing like 150.
Well, if
if I'm
fucking
doing TRT.
Eubanks is doing 250, 300, his shit's got to be 2,000.
That's
bro.
low key.
That's not fucking TRT.
That's a small cycle.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not hating. I don't do the fuck you want, but I mean, just be right about what you're saying. That's not. You're giving the wrong misconception to people. Like, that's not what fucking TRT is.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to fucking tell you that I do more than TRT, but I don't call it TRT.
I'd say if like 250, like if 250 was getting you like at 1,000, yeah, that's your TRT.
Right.
Which happens to
Right.
like a very small percentage
Right.
of people.
Yeah. I mean, it
Alex-
does well for us.
Alex definitely doesn't look like the kind of person where he needs 250 to 300
Yeah,
for that.
no, he doesn't even have fucking fucked up
I don't know.
TRT. It's the test levels probably. You
Yeah.
know, you're doing a cycle. Nothing wrong with it. Just call it what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to tell you what I'm on and what I did do and whatever. Like I was saying, like my fucking competition cycle, dude. I did fucking 20 drugs under the sun.
What did
know
you
what
do?
I mean? Hold, I don't even fucking know. Like, how much time do you have? Yeah, like kind of like I was saying, like the first whatever. I'll just say like my competition. I did test VAR, Winnie, Proviron, Tren, but not all at once. But you know what I'm saying, like throughout it. But yeah,
Yeah. Added
probably
in at
once.
different times.
Anything? Mass? Did I say mass? That's 6. AIs and stuff. Throw that in there. Like,
Yeah.
bro. Almost like 10 drugs. You have to do. You don't have to, obviously, but that's what everyone's fucking doing. You know what I mean?
For the preps, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're like straight up,
I've never done anything like that. I knew nothing, bro. I used to do, preps for fucking go to Ultra or go to EDC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would only do like, test mass, test this, test that. I've only done like 2 compounds.
and then like what?
Oh,
doses?
Clen. I forgot Clen. Yeah, bro, there's so much fucking shit you have to do. What doses?
Yeah.
Same shit. Yeah, 3 to 500, everything, bro.
Everything.
I always research shit and then like, I remember I read something, don't do EQ unless you're going to do 600 or more. I'm like, what? I'm like, let me just see what happens.
What kind of research are you looking up, bro?
Bro, come on, the forums, like you said, bro. The forums. So like, yeah, I'm like, all right, let me
The
fucking
forums
see
are
what happens
legit.
at 300. And yeah, I did EQ for the first time, and bro, still to this day, I have never done it again.
Your veins.
Bro, yeah, that's like a EQ is like a
Yeah.
what's
Increases
this?
it.
But someone told me, I remember when I got introduced to EQ, it's like kind of like injectable Anavar. Like gives you like crazy pumps. Your veins are crazy. Because that's how I felt.
Look out for your hematocrit and shit.
Yeah, that's how I felt on Anavar. The first time I took Anavar, driving home, I'm still like my veins, just everything. I remember that like it was yesterday, bro. The first time I did that Anavar cycle, like, but it could be all in your head too, bro.
It's not in your head.
No.
You're getting the veins.
Yeah.
100%.
Because as a kid, it's so much different now. Like
But I feel like all gear gives you the veins too.
do you remember?
Just
I used to look up to Ziz, bro, and like
Something.
now I'm like fucking 10 times bigger than that guy ever was. And I'm like, fuck, when did that even happen? Like, when did I get bigger than Ziz? Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
like,
everybody just
crazy,
starts looking
right?
smaller to you instead. Right? Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I don't fucking look. That guy looked like insane. He's still like my goat. But like,
Yeah.
like it's just crazy to think like you look up to these people and then you surpass them, and it's like, whoa, like, I'm fucking actually doing what I'm like.
That's what happens when you're
willing to do.
bodybuilding, bro. That's why it's a gateway. TRT is a gateway drug. Because then you just fucking you want more, bro. You want more. You get bigger and it's not enough. It doesn't matter.
And you try.
You get girl. You fucking get a great physique and you get girls and you're like, I don't fucking care about the girls
Yep.
anymore. I care about the dudes.
Yep.
I want dudes in my DMs.
No.
Fucking
It's
huge.
what it is. That's what it is. That's not what I want. But yeah, bro. That's
what you say.
It's so funny. I'll talk to girls and stuff, and they see my social media, and they're like, "Oh, a bunch of bitches hit you up, right?" And I'm like, "No, dude, it's 14-year-olds. Like, yo, man, what's your cycle? Yo, should I hop on Tadalafil? Should I do this? Like, come on, bro. Like, you know, it's not. It's like 1 out of 10 women.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's dope. It's pretty cool. And then when you're in bodybuilding, I feel like at the point it's literally just straight prestige, bro. Test runs that shit.
Dude.
You take some test, you want to rule the world, man. That's how it is. You take some fucking tests. You want to be the
said it, not me,
fucking
bro.
best. You want to be the best. You do. That's just how it is.
It's
So like, imagine being a bodybuilder, bro. You just want to get better and better.
yeah, you
Beat
just
everybody.
always want. Yeah, like you want more, bro. And that's kind of how I
It's not about
did
like
with
how you look or how pretty you look.
Nah,
It's
bro.
anymore.
It's
just like
what you can
you wanna be
achieve.
yeah, exactly.
what you can. Oh, I did this with this. Let's see what I can do with this. And yeah, bro, it's great. But like you said, it's never satisfied. There's no end.
Yeah.
What would it be the end? Fucking Mr. Olympia?
No, exactly.
No, I'll take $1 million. $1 million's good. That's where I could tap it probably. Nah, but I still probably wouldn't even want
Bro,
to
$1
give
million
up big.
doesn't even buy a house.
Nowadays,
in LA.
yeah, I'd fucking spend that in a week, bro. Nowadays here, I walk out of my house, I spend $100. I don't know how. I don't know how, but like $100, $200 are just gone every time I step out of fucking LA. But
There it goes, bro.
It's
So it's fun. It's like playing RuneScape, except that like you do too much and you might actually die. So
Yeah, there are definitely high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward is what I've always kind of been like, bro.
yeah,
I've always wanted to. That's what it is.
it's a masculine trait.
Yeah, well, it's men. Yes.
The more, it's like
wanna
like
hunt, you
like
wanna-
propensity to have to do higher risk actions like is it correlated to more masculinity.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it just makes more sense though. Kind of what you're saying. As a man, that's like kind of your fucking duty in life.
yeah. I
It's
mean,
cool. I'm cool with that. I don't know about you.
well, I mean, I fucking enjoy it. So
Well, yeah, exactly.
I am extremely fucking happy that I'm not a girl. I can tell you that.
No, yeah, guys definitely have it easier. Not
I think they do.
in a sense,
Low key.
different ways.
Low
Yeah,
key.
different ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you gotta
Even just
work your
having
whole
like a fucking
life
cycle, bro. Even just having like a fucking menstrual cycle.
is tough. Yeah.
That sucks, dude. That's miserable.
Yeah, and you're all like bitchy. And,
I can hardly deal with women.
I know.
I can't imagine being one.
Yeah, no. I love women though. Women are
Sorry,
my
Lexi.
favorite thing. Women are my favorite thing in the world, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah. I teach like a dating coaching. I don't know if you see my stories and shit.
Wait, really?
That's what I do now. Yeah, I don't really
Wait, tell me
TikTok
about it.
anymore. So I do the dating, like a consulting dating now. So
Okay.
just from posting and living the lifestyle that I live,
Mm-hmm.
people would just always hit me up like, "Yo, how are you surrounded by these women? How are you surrounded? How are you doing this? How are you doing that?" I'm like, why don't I fucking try to make money off this shit? So yeah, I just like kind of do consulting now where people come to me, they tell me exactly what their problems are and shit, and I try to figure it out or give them my opinion on what I would do if I were them. It's like any other coaching kind of, you know.
Okay, that's cool.
I have my experiences and what I've done in life, I apply to them and it fucking works, bro. You know what I mean? Just like with bodybuilding coaching, like I do that too. You used to do that, right? I think we talked about that. You don't do any clients anymore, right?
Oh, like bodybuilding.
Yeah, like
coaching.
fitness coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to, but
Yeah,
like years ago.
Same
Very
thing.
exhausting.
You learn. Yeah, it's a lot.
Very time consuming. Like,
Yeah.
there's no chance that you're going to be editing your own content or anything if you have clients too.
Mondays and
you
Tuesdays,
just
I
don't have
have all
time.
my guys check in with me, and I'm like drilled on my phone. Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good though. I wouldn't change it for a thing, bro.
So, hypothetically, just hypothetically say that I'm like a stand asking for a friend.
Okay.
If I wanted to get a girlfriend, what are the first things I need to do as a man?
Get in shape, have a friend group, and just be yourself, bro. No matter what. That's what I tell all my clients too.
What if I'm a fucking weirdo?
A girl will still like you, dude. A girl will like you no matter what, bro. A lot of people are emphasized and focus on getting money or being the man that a girl wants or whatever. And that's cool. I do that every day. We do that every single day. But just being yourself will get you the girl that, you know what I mean? If you're not a fucking complete tool working at Chick-fil-A who looks like fucking 300 pounds shit, bro, nothing wrong with any of that stuff. If that's the life you want to live, whatever. But you're not going to probably get women like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dion, and dude, Dion, my boy and I were just talking about ayahuasca and DMT on the podcast.
Is he going to like Peru with the shaman and stuff and everything?
Yeah, where are you going, dude?
San Diego. That works with.
I know all about this shit.
It's called Wise Tribe, and I got introduced to them last week, and I just decided, you know, like I'm in the best place I think I've ever been mentally, and just like in general, health, everything.
Damn, that's crazy.
And everything just aligned properly. So
That shit's going to be awesome.
I'm nervous.
That's fucking sick.
Super stoked at the same time. So I just wanted to give you a call before I do it tonight.
Bro, that's fucking epic.
Yeah.
Make sure you got a legit shaman, dude. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't get one of those weirdos, man. There's some fucking weird shaman out there that'll fuck you up.
What do you mean? Don't trip me out right now.
don't set him up for failure.
Either way, I've done plenty of psychedelics. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
If it's not what I'm looking for,
That shit will be fun, bro.
there's always another time in fucking Costa Rica, or I got invited to another one in Costa Rica in 30 days. So
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe I'll do that too.
You know what you're doing, bro. If there was anyone I was talking to that would call me and tell me this, you're literally the person I would say knows what he's doing. You got this.
Thank you.
You just let it take you.
Yep. Surrender is key.
Yeah. And make sure you got a legit shaman so you don't go crazy.
They told me that they're gonna facilitate it, but for the most part, they're gonna administer it.
Okay.
And then whatsoever amongst like the participants, everyone is supposed to go into their own personal journey. So there's going to be not a lot of interference whatsoever from that.
Interesting. All right.
So
Okay.
we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes.
All right.
But give me a call after your podcast.
All right. Love you, bro. Let me know your findings. Peace, dude.
Bye.
Damn, that's epic.
He's going to go nuts.
That's
I'm just
epic.
kidding. Knock on wood. Love you, bro.
awesome,
Please
bro.
be okay. I'm sure it's going to be fucking cool.
Dude,
I'm sure it'll be a
ayahuasca is
very
really cool,
spiritual
bro.
experience,
I've watched mad
for sure.
documentaries on that shit, and
Yeah.
like, that shit's fucking dope, bro.
It's just like there's just two sides though. Like you can
Yes.
have like an amazing, good, wholesome spiritual
Yes.
experience, find so much, or bro, there's like some fucked up shit out there.
That's why
man.
I'm scared of that
There's some
shit, bro.
fucked up shit.
Matt Krishner, you know him?
scared.
You ever heard of him? Matt Krishner? He's like one of the very first IFBB Pros magazine guy. Maybe. I met him a while ago. I went to Artemis Dolgan's camp. You ever heard of? You know?
Yeah, I know Artemis Dolgan.
You know how he used to run
Crazy
those
guy.
camps? Yo, that guy, bro, that
Yeah.
guy was like my goat.
What about
I
his
didn't-
camps?
So I went to one. So are you familiar with what they would do? You pay him like $1,000 or whatever. Whatever the price was, you fly out to Key West. You all hop in vans and you go to Key West with him.
Whoa.
And like all his athletes. It was the sickest thing. Before I was an influencer, before anything, bro. I went and did that. And yeah, bro, Matt Krishner I met there, IFBB Pro, everything. He was fucked up on pills, OC, like dying in his deathbed, did ayahuasca, and now he's fucking him. Like, you know that a lot of people do that, right? That's what they do, right? They're like, you kind of like what you were saying, like a lot of people are being in a really bad place and stuff, and they'll do that shit and try to like take it out of them. And yeah, that helps a lot of people, bro.
Wow.
And your boy's said like, yo, he's like, I'm in the best place of my life. That shit's gonna double down, bro, and like elevate him to fucking like awesomeness,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's gonna fucking
I agree.
Yeah, bro. That's sick, bro. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. I've always wanted to have an experience at some point, but I just haven't been
You got
up to
me
it
thinking
yet.
about DMT
So-
now, bro.
Dude,
Oh, no,
I had
well-
the same thing with DMT. I was like, I'm not gonna
DMT's the
go
one you
searching
said,
for
right?
it. I'm gonna let it find me. Fucking found me, bro. We went to
Okay.
me and Dion and a
Josh
few of
retreat?
our friends went to Josh retreat.
Hell
and
yeah.
in the middle of the night, we like brought the DMT to like this mountain, went on the mountain peak and all like laid in a circle, and then I laid down first and
Damn,
took the
that
first
sounds
3
lit.
hits.
Oh, you were the
Shot
guinea
me-
pig?
Shot me in the fucking space, dude.
Yeah,
And
bro.
I shit you not. I saw literally like, what was it? I don't
What, a shooting star or
I don't
something?
remember what the figure is called. I don't think it's the Buddha, but I think it's I don't think it's the Buddha. I can't remember what it's called, but I saw like a Buddha with like 1,000 arms, like this.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I saw that.
I know what you're talking about.
And then I saw.
I think that is a Buddha
And then it changed
or something.
to literally there was this female figure, and I was like, this is literally God. Like this is like mother nature. This is God.
And you're not moving. It's all just mind, right? It's all just like you're seeing shit.
I'm not moving physically,
Yeah.
but I don't fucking feel like that. Bro, I
you feel
I'm
like you're like descending or ascending, right?
I feel like I'm shooting into fucking space, bro.
Damn.
And I
Got me
just,
hyped thinking
I was like, I thought I was seeing like the gates of heaven, and there was this woman that was like putting me to rest and telling me that everything was going to be okay. And I felt the most like peace I've ever felt in my entire life. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, and then I came out of it.
Notice
like,
your neck tattoo until
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's fucking dope.
but afterwards, I was just like, God's real, bro. That's it.
That was
God's
your.
real. I mean, I've always believed in God.
But that was your.
But there were obviously those times in my own life where I'd be questioning
Absolutely.
everything. And I'd also be thinking like the way that people explain like that, like the way my mom would say, like basically explain God as if he's a man in the sky. And I'd be like,
Right, that's-
why does he act like he is so conditional about love in like certain situations? And I'm like, I feel like this interpretation of the Bible
good to
is
be
not
true,
correct.
right?
I feel like these interpretations are
That's what I
not
thought, too.
necessarily true. I don't know. I was just like, there's just so many different interpretations that it's like, what the fuck is true for me? So I had to go on my own little like spiritual
Hell yeah,
journey,
bro.
you know?
That's fucking awesome, dude.
But yeah. Anyways, gear. What was the worst cycle that you've ever taken?
What would you say worst? What would
Worst
Well-
experience on gear whatsoever?
probably like my second or third cycle I ever did. My back was disgusting, bro. Like just red spots. Just I don't know. I was allergic to the gear or something. My back was fucked, bro, for like 6 months to a year.
What was it? What were you
I
on?
don't remember. Maybe.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta write this shit in your notes or something.
I don't know.
So you can
Yeah,
talk
bro.
about it on podcast.
I was such an idiot, bro. Just like you were saying, you're like, dude, I was such an idiot back then.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess, it would maybe, I don't know. It was like something of that realm. Maybe like, cause I'm trying to think. I did VAR test. I think my second time I did EQ, but I didn't have any bad experience with that. I'm trying to think. All I know is, I don't know if you know this, or I don't even know if this is fucking true, but I read this somewhere too. All your acne, well, hair loss, definitely. Like say you do a cycle and then boom, 3 to 4 months goes by after your cycle. That's when that shit kicks in. It doesn't happen while you're doing it. You know what I mean? Or what do you think? Is that I'm pretty positive that that's how it works.
For me personally, all the acne comes when fluctuations are happening.
Right.
So if I'm like,
What about just hair loss though? Have you ever read on hair loss and shit like that? Because I remember whatever.
I mean, hair loss is is often related to DHT, right?
Right.
So if you have a lot of testosterone and 5-alpha reductase conversion to DHT, then you're going to have a lot of hair loss. Or if you're taking a DHT derived like Masteron or Primo or something, you're also going to have a lot of hair loss. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that I did that, like, I mean, this is not going to be working for everybody because some people are probably going to fuck up the rest of their lives if they do this. Like, there's
Oh,
like
wait,
there's like
I-
a 1%. I think 1% of the population.
What are you about to
is
say right now?
finasteride. I'm on minoxidil and finasteride.
Okay.
And I microneedle my hair like every now and then in my head, but like I really don't care about
Yeah.
it. It's just like
I mean, your
because
hair's
I have the
full
machine.
as fuck though, dude. So,
Thanks, bro. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. It looks like shit now though compared to before, and I think that's the steroids for sure. Because it's like all fucking dried out and shit. It's not like my hair used to be silky and shit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, you
still
got
like
the
an
Asian
afro.
nice,
Ever since I
like,
was a kid, it was like an afro.
curly?
You see those Asian professors that like just don't cut their hair. It's just like they look like what are those like furry? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, but
Yeah, I have that fucking hair.
bug things.
Yeah, I could literally. I used to be able to just grow out like a fucking afro-ish kind of thing, and then
But it's straight or no?
it's got a little
wavy?
bit of wave.
Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
mom's got like wavy hair. My dad's got straight hair. I got
Yeah.
like something in.
Well,
between.
Asian people have like the best pin straight, like beautiful hair.
East
I think,
Asian,
at least,
especially
Yeah.
the East Asians for sure. You
So,
got
like,
a
my
Korea
boy
or
growing
Japan
up
or
had
something.
the
Yeah,
nicest fucking hair, bro.
Yeah,
I always used to look at his hair like, damn, I wish I had.
yeah. So they shouldn't do steroids, or maybe it's just me.
Yeah, but Asian people have the best legs, though, bro.
East Asians, not
Best-
fucking me, bro.
Dude, your legs are awesome too, bro.
Bro, my legs suck,
Well,
dude.
compared to everything else, that's what you need to work.
Yeah, literally every
My
coach
arms-
I'm with is
my
like,
arms
yeah, you need to
are-
work on
fine.
your legs.
Yeah, my arms.
My lats are good. My lats
Yeah.
are my genetics.
You have really good shape. Your shape, like your X frame, is good.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about too. The reason I wanted to talk about the gear though is I'm curious what your your worst compound you've ever taken, or your worst experience, just for people to hear. Because I'm sure there's going to be some kids out there that like
For
are
sure.
already on gear and shit, and they're like, oh, what should I not do?
Yeah, I would just say,
what
yeah,
it's
like,
for.
don't fucking run high doses, bro. That's no matter what. Like, kind of like what I said, bro. Right when I went over 600, right when I did 750, fucking hair started to fall out, whatever. But I would just say, yeah, bro, slow and steady wins the race, bro. Because what people don't understand is, as well, when you get off, you lose all of it too. Not all of it, but you lose most of it. So, like, you're never gonna, everyone thinks it's like this. Everyone thinks you're like, oh, I did 50s last week, I'm gonna do 55s next week, and then 60s. But like what I've realized, and what a lot of people should realize with gear and just working out, it's just like anything else, bro. There's ups and downs to everything.
Always.
You know?
Everything has fluctuations. For
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
you look at yourself last year right before the summer and you thought you looked better, or you think like, damn, I want to get back to that and whatever. But it's just like, bro, it's just gotta go with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say don't, like, I love this line. You can use this for women, you could use this for a job. Don't run for one, walk and get them all. So like, it's basically saying like, you know, be modest, walk around, figure out your life. Don't just run.
Did you say you could say this for women?
Yeah. You know,
Walk and get them all?
You know, try, you know, test it out. Test which one you like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean like the...
Don't just go head on,
I see what you're
fall
saying now.
head over heels over and fall in love with the girl. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Same
okay,
thing with
okay,
steroids.
okay.
You know,
Gotcha.
Do a little bit, try this, do the little stuff. Don't blast Tren. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can use that. So that's what I would say to people. Walk,
Okay.
don't run to one, walk and get them all.
Right.
I love that. I love that
I
line.
like that line too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think a reason that a lot of kids or normies or people that don't like do hard lifting or anything think that like steroids is everything is because they're always comparing the naturals. But if you're looking at like the pro bodybuilder industry, everyone's taking the same shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's all the same protocols.
At that point, when you're all taking the same protocols and trying to figure out what's the best for you, like the next best thing to figure out, because everyone's already taken that shit, is like, that's why the bodybuilders, the pro bodybuilders, the top guys are so focused on their nutrition and their training,
Yeah,
and their
bro.
sleep, because it's like those are the
Everyone's doing the same
variables that you
shit.
can always get better somehow for some reason.
But
You can always
without
get those
genetics
better.
too, that's like another thing too. Kind of what you were saying, how like people like kill themselves for this sport and stuff. A lot of those people don't have the best genetics, bro. That's something that I realized a very long time. I started juicing and I started working out, and I'm like, dude, I know I'll never be Mr. Olympia. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I think, and this runs down to like just working out in general. For some reason, bro, like Elon Musk has a financial advisor. LeBron James has a shooting coach. You know what I mean? Like Wayne Gretzky had a fucking, you know, skating coach. Like for some reason, everyone thinks they can do it themselves and they know everything about working out in steroids. Like, why is it different? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe if you're like fucking genetic god like Lee Priest or something. You can-
Right. Like those people maybe, but like, yeah, why does everyone think it's so easy? Like, it's the hardest shit in the world, bro. What's the fucking statistic? More people have a six-pack abs than a fucking millionaires. There's more people in the United States with six-pack or vice versa. It's harder to have a six-pack statistically. There are less people with six-packs than millionaires in the United States. So how the fuck do you think that you can just snap your fingers and get a six-pack, bro? It's never going to fucking happen.
So there's no like worst compound that you've ever experienced or used.
I would just say
What's
probably
your least favorite?
I'll say this, but I don't know if it was the trend. But from like, I swear to you, bro, from week 4 to like week 2 in my prep, every single fucking morning I would wake up, my eyes were burning, bro. I don't know why. I told that to my coach like on show day.
Yeah.
Like after I won, he's like, dude, if that ever happens again, you need to tell me. I've never heard of that in my
Damn, bro.
Maybe I was having an allergic reaction to something or something like
Maybe an
that.
allergic reaction to one of the substrates, one of the oils or something.
That or like maybe, you know, fucking could have been something on my pillow or like, I don't know. But like, yeah, it was super weird. I've never...
something on your pillow.
no, you know what I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah,
allergic
yeah.
or you rub up
Could be
against
anything,
something.
bro.
Yeah, like fucking poison
anything.
ivy. I don't know. But yeah, that was super weird. But I wouldn't say my worst. I would say my best. I did like a fake prep before, and I swear, I don't know why. I saw the best gains like 300 primo. 300 test, 300 primo. I didn't do anything else.
That's pretty dope. What if that's related to your health? What if you saw the best gains because you were the healthiest?
You think? I
So,
never thought of it like that.
There's a lot of people that
I was not healthy.
There's a
during
lot of people that will
prep,
say that. So John Jewett will mention this. Freaking Fuad's podcast. I said it right. This fucking dude, whoever comments that, fucking Lord Firequad's podcast. They mentioned like one of the titles of one of their podcasts actually is literally "Good blood work builds muscle," like in quotes. So like imagine like you're unhealthy, you're not getting any sleep, all this shit because you're running all this gear. Or imagine that you just decided to take some tests in Primo. Primo has the least side effects. You're taking your blood work regularly. You're being really healthy, getting all your sleep in, getting all your nutrition in. Digestion's peak on point. Good relationships, no stress.
Dude, I wasn't...
Bro, you're going to make all the gains.
I wasn't even
100%.
going to the bathroom
Make all the gains.
on my prep and shit, bro. Like, it was hard for me to go to the fucking bathroom on that shit, bro. I was definitely fucked up.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. Prep was really hard, and I did it for too long, bro. I did like 24 weeks.
Whenever I've done too much of anything, whether it be steroids,
And-
gear, or training, especially training, whenever I've done too much training, bro, I fucking work backwards.
Yeah,
My
bro.
progress goes in reverse.
I do 3 days on, 1 day
Sucks.
off now. And I just started that, and my body feels so fucking good, dude. It feels so good, bro. I always used to do 7. I'll do 6 days, easy. 7 days, whatever. Do an active rest day. Now I don't go to the gym. 3 days. 3 days now I don't go to gym, no cardio, nothing. Like I just rest.
I think that's something I learned recently too, is now that I've been eating more, I've been able to train harder.
Yeah,
And my body has fucking taken a beating, bro.
Really?
It's been taking a fucking beating, and I've been fatigued.
What do you do?
Well,
What's your split?
I did a little bit more volume than my coach told me to, so that was kind of my fault. But I just was eating so many calories after my show. I was like, bro, I got to put this somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't want to get fat. I got to put this somewhere.
Yeah.
So I was like training my ass off, and then I fucking got myself like some crazy shoulder and hip impingement and fatigue and shit everywhere, and just
Oh, I saw.
I really fucked myself up for a little bit. But bro, now like I take like a full rest day. I'll tell myself no
Yes,
cardio
bro.
either.
Yeah,
no
bro.
cardio, no abs.
The next
I always
day-
want to do something
the
like
next
abs.
day, don't you feel so fucking
I feel
good?
so much better,
Yeah,
bro. I feel so much.
I was
better.
realizing like my Friday and Saturday workouts were not good. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're fatigued from the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I noticed that and I'm like, fuck, I should do something about this. And I've seen that all the time. So many people preach 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. So I've been doing it. I love it.
That's the same. Yeah, I do 3 days. 3, 1, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I do 5.
That's what I
maybe.
technically
So
do
same,
too.
About the same thing. Yeah.
I do, yeah. Thursdays and Sundays are kind of my days off, but sometimes I'll go.
Same.
Yeah.
Thursdays and Sundays, bro.
Yeah.
Those are the most anabolic days. Let's take
I
off.
don't like going to the Friday. I don't like gyms Friday here, bro, though. I feel like no one goes to the gym here, but there's more
Fridays?
traffic. Yeah, I feel like Fridays are weird in LA.
Yeah?
I don't know. Do you not feel like that?
There's more traffic
I
for
feel
sure,
like zoo
but
culture is always dead on Fridays, no matter what.
it used to be banging, dude.
Right? Oh,
The
okay,
zoo
maybe.
culture at noon used to be
The best.
packed
Bro.
on Fridays,
Best.
especially on
Just
Fridays.
In general, I don't know if it was Fridays or I kind of stayed away
Yeah.
because traffic and shit on Fridays.
Yeah.
But yeah, it used to be really good.
Very
Now I
different
feel
now.
like the times are weird there.
Yeah,
What time do you usually go?
no shade to Brad's though.
No, I love Brad. No,
equipment's
yeah.
cool, but I don't really go to zoo anymore. I just go
Anymore?
to the.
I know I see you there. I know I see you at Gold's.
I go to zoo maybe once every like
Where's your home base?
2 weeks maybe at most. Home base is the Young Only gym.
Young LA. You like that gym?
Yeah, but I
Brand
mean,
new.
it's mostly just
Lighting's
because
good.
I'm an athlete and it's like fairly private, so there's not many people there.
I know, it's good.
so I can just go there.
Yeah,
and do my
you set
shit
your
at peace.
camera up, get the fucking whatever you do. Yeah, I've gone there a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
People brought me. It's good there.
I've kind of like I time all my sets. Like I'll put like 2 minutes
Really?
for my rests and stuff, and then
Damn.
I'll log all my things in my notes. So to be honest, I
go
started
that
realizing
hard?
that I get like really. Yeah, I like to log things. It's
Do
like
you-
it's the engineering mindset though. That's
you
all it
think-
is. It's being neurotic.
It helps a lot more.
Probably. Huh?
Do you think it does a major difference?
Yeah.
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 Fuck.
Logging
maybe I
all my
should-
shit, bro. Like
Maybe I should fucking.
like bro, I'll literally show you like I have my whole list of all my PRs, and I've hit a PR every single week.
Bro, my
on almost every
IFBB
exercise,
Pro, like best friend, he has like what you're gonna, bro, just years of notes, his cycles, his diets, his everything.
I got
same thing.
same thing.
PRs,
Cycles.
everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro, that shit's in
Bro,
my
you literally
emails.
asked me what I ate 4 years ago, and I can bring up. my
Yeah,
app
you're
and
like
tell
a
you
psycho,
exactly
like my
what's in
boy.
there.
Yeah.
Fucking psycho. It's awesome.
But that's what you
Check
got.
this shit out, baby.
Yeah, and you could just
The
fucking
list of the PRs. Yeah, bro.
scroll it for him.
Today was my PR for legs. I hit a 1x12 sleeveless leg press, 16 plates. Then 1x9, 18 plates.
You like legs or no?
Huh?
You like working out legs?
I do now because I need big ass hamstrings, and my
Yeah.
hamstrings suck.
Do you split your days up? Do you only smash hamstrings?
No, I like to do hams and quads on the same
Dude,
day.
I didn't do hamstrings forever. Fuck, who was it? CT Fletcher maybe? Or
Yeah.
someone. I did hamstrings. I did this with both my biceps and my hamstrings.
Yeah.
200 reps of just whatever the fuck you want, end of every single workout. I did that for like a year straight. Hamstrings every single day.
Damn.
Yeah. And my hamstring blew the fuck up.
200 reps.
Just at the end of your workout. So like, 10 sets of 20 or like nothing crazy.
At the end of
Any workout.
how many times did you do this?
I did that for a year straight.
For how
My hamstrings.
So
and I did the
wait,
same
what do
thing
you mean
for my
at the
biceps.
end of every workout? Like how many times?
Go in there.
For you, how many times a week was this?
5 times a week.
That's crazy.
Yes, bro. I'm not.
And your hamstrings blew up?
Yes, bro. I'm not fucking
No
around,
way.
bro. Just, I don't know, bro. The activation or something. Because, 200 reps is not a lot. You're not getting a full workout. It takes you 10 minutes. It's not at all, bro.
Bro, 200 reps is not a lot.
200 reps?
Are you
10
fucking
sets
kidding
of
me?
20? RDLs? I'll do that in fucking 5 minutes.
10 sets of 20 on hamstrings?
Yeah.
That's a good amount.
So
bro.
I do the
and you're
same
doing
thing.
that like 5 days, 6 days a week. That's a lot.
Yes, bro.
Ask anybody in the comments.
That's psycho,
Ask
obviously.
anybody in the
But
comments.
yeah, bro. 5 sets of 4
That's
different.
crazy.
Yeah, bro. Good fuck. I don't know what it is. I read it. I saw it on CT Fletcher. It probably doesn't work.
Bro, I
whatever.
did 8 sets.
But it helps us.
I did
come
8
on,
sets of hamstring curls today for 10 to 20 reps each.
Yeah.
That's a lot already. You're telling me that 10 sets of 20, which is more than I did today for a real hamstring workout, is
Yes.
not a lot. And you did that 5 to 6 times a week.
Bro, people would look at me nuts. Like, why do you do it? Because I love put your ass on a wall.
Yeah.
And then you do RDLs like that.
Uh-huh.
And like, bro, you can stretch more, stretch everything, and you can feel that shit. So like, I don't know, bro. But now I got to work on my quads and shit. My lower back is so fucked up. So like, it's so hard to squat.
But your hamstrings really blew up.
My hamstrings are insane, bro.
Send me
You
some
can-
progress pics, please.
I'll
and the cycle that you're on.
yeah, that you can recover perfectly through the amounts of, yeah,
The
bro.
Tren.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Trendos.
But yeah, that's how I built my lagging
Okay,
parts.
gotcha.
So maybe
All right.
try it.
You seem pretty like health precautious, by the way, and shit. Especially
always
now
been.
that you're so like, what do you do exactly? Like, do you check your blood work? Like, are there any parameters or any processes that you?
So I'll be from me to you.
for your health?
So from me to you, I used to get my bloods done when I was really getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get them done like twice a year. And then every time my doctor would be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? Like your levels you have nothing wrong with you. So I stopped getting my bloods done for a while. But kind of like what I said, bro, I'm doing 300 tests in primo. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing these crazy cycles.
Yeah, 300 tests and 300 primo. Like,
Bro.
as much as I hate to say this,
It's nothing.
it's
bro.
it's
Yeah.
like
And for me and you, it could make the world of a difference.
unless you're like running it for the first time. For someone who's running the first cycle, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, for your first cycle,
That's what people say to me. People say you should only do tests for a cycle, and I agree with that. But I
Yeah,
think
same.
after 6 weeks, 16 weeks, you should add in something. Like just because it's going to be underwhelming. People think you turn into fucking C-bum, bro. But a lot of people aren't going to react like me and you. I've had clients not even react almost. And I'm like, fuck, am I not doing my job?
Yeah.
And no, it just happens, bro. And then you up it or you change something and it works. So it's like, it's tough. It's really hard to gauge that shit.
I think doing the health phases are really cool too.
Yes.
Really effective.
And then also
Some
your
people just
receptors,
blow up afterwards sometimes.
Your receptors
Yeah.
and everything are fucking.
You know Terrence Ruffin was
course.
like, yeah,
of course.
top classic Olympian. Bro came off for like 2 weeks only or something.
And what,
Just for his
deflated?
like hair transplant. No, he didn't deflate. He went down a little bit. Like he was at 200, I think. Then he went down to like 197. Then afterwards, he jumped back on
and-
the same cycle. He went all the way up in a month to 212.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, from
Just like a
187
pullback.
to 212.
Just
He gained 30 pounds. He like went down like 13 pounds and gained 30.
Gained it all right back.
Gained 30. That's fucking crazy, huh? So like,
That's just
and he doesn't know why, but he was just like, yeah, it was crazy. He was like laughing about it, how it was like awesome that
that
he.
guy's the best too. He's one of
Yeah.
the. I've talked to him.
Well, it's cool to hear because he's been struggling to gain weight for like the last 3 years. That's why he took this Olympia off.
Oh yeah, he
Because
didn't
just
compete this
hasn't-
year.
Yeah, he's got like 17 pounds to gain to meet the weight cap,
Really?
and he just hasn't been able to close that gap.
I think Keon's gonna do some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah,
think
but
he's gonna
they're not
do
in the same
something.
division though.
Yeah, and I know, but I think he's gonna go to open. I think he's gonna do some crazy shit, bro. He should, bro.
He
It's
should.
the shorter guy now. It's the shorter thing now. But no.
Well,
He can't beat Samson. Actually, no, I disagree. He shouldn't. He should stay.
I think Keon should just keep.
Samson.
I mean, Keon's got to just
He
keep getting
made
his fucking Olympias, bro.
Insane noise this year. Bro.
Yeah, he did.
I saw every single post of him, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
It was nuts.
Yeah.
And you know what he did differently?
What?
He fucking
Come on, what? He take his Tren out?
Yeah.
Shut up. Yo, I'm going to get up and leave. What did he do? Are you being serious?
You know how I told you, like, when people take too many compounds or people
Okay.
take too much, then they get too full. Now that he was working with his partner Mel, right? She's like,
She's his coach?
Yeah, she
His
was
girlfriend
coach.
is his coach? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
she was his.
That's really cool.
His coach for this Olympia.
That's really cool.
So she was getting a bunch of people asking if she would be their coach.
Hell yeah, bro. That's fucking awesome.
Bro, she's like, I'm going to do something that you're going to fucking hate. She pulled his food and she made him starve for the ending. She made him starve instead. Where normally, for like open bodybuilders, they want to, you want to titrate up a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to like give them some,
They still have carbs
you want to
going
carb
in.
up
Yeah.
beforehand. You want to make sure they're full.
Oh,
she fucking
peak week and show day, he was starved.
I don't know about show day, but basically,
Well, not- yeah, you can't.
Compared to when he was working with Milos, compared to when he was working with his previous coach, basically instead he was just fucking. She made him like starve, and he was hungry, so she didn't fill him up with carbs. But he's one of those people that like me, you're a little bit more watery, but you're also more full. You're full more easily.
Yeah, there's a happy medium you
there's
have
happy
to
medium.
find.
Same thing as
You
like
have to find
some
it.
guys, they'll probably look great on stage if they take 500 Tren. Maybe they need 500 milligrams of Tren. Some guys, if they add like 200 milligrams of Tren, they'll be too round but not
Variables.
defined enough. So you got to change these things for every single client.
That's what I was gonna say too. Like, I don't know if you've ever felt like this, but like, yeah, I feel like I looked so much better 2 weeks out, like 2-ish. Like, do you ever feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like for one of my last
I feel like I went
shows-
too long or something, bro. The stress or something just didn't.
Yeah.
I did super well in my show.
I personally, for me, I feel like no, I'm not trying to put anyone on blast or anything, but I feel like my last few shows, like I probably didn't have to titrate up the doses as much. This is one of the reasons why I say this is because for my division, I was in men's physique. So if I'm in open, different story,
Right.
probably the perfect cycle. If I'm in classic, probably a bit more similar to men's physique because those two both need to be very detailed these days. But I feel like titrating up my doses made me look a lot bigger and more full, but I just I wasn't as defined as I needed to be. And that was the main criteria that the judges told me that I just needed to be more cut up and more defined. So for the first show,
so you weren't conditioned.
For the first show, I was conditioned as fuck. And they were like, you're perfectly conditioned, but your posing sucked. So you need to fix your posing.
My posing
because,
was terrible, bro.
because I was literally in first call outs and then they moved me out of first call outs because he said that I kept posing in the way that in men's physique, you shouldn't be flexing your chest because it needs to stay around. And then you also need to not do a lat spread. You need to
and it has
toward
to
your
look
back
nice.
backwards more so that you have some back thickness. But I was doing these bodybuilding like poses on stage instead of men's physique because I never practiced, and that's my fault. But long story short, though, like when I was just seeing my physique change, my personal opinion, I feel like I look better for the division when I was more cut up. And that basically means that like maybe I didn't have to run the Tren or maybe I didn't have to titrate up Winstrol higher. I think the Halo Testing's always good, but like I don't feel like
Halo's just for pumps
the
and
Halo's
shit,
kind of
right?
fire though. Huh?
I don't know. It's just for pumps and shit, right?
It hardened. I don't know, bro.
Because Halo's a huge powerlifting drug, right? Don't a lot of people do it in powerlifting?
Yeah, they do, but it's just a very fast acting aggressive drug.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's pretty similar to Tren. So like that's probably why like maybe some people would be better on Tren and not Halo, right?
Or vice versa.
Where like for me, like I'm better on Halo and the Tren made me feel a little edgy.
You just kind
I was
of
on
gotta
edge and
find.
shit.
Yeah, you just have to find it, and it's trial and error a lot of the times. It sucks, but that's how it fucking works.
That's why it's fun to have this podcast because everyone has different experiences.
Absolutely,
Then everyone
yeah.
can like
guy
people
like
can be
me.
like this guy felt like this.
I don't fucking feel anything.
Exactly.
So yeah.
We fucking ran overtime and we forgot to do these questions. So I'll try to pick a few like real quick
Okay.
and then we'll finish up. Paulie fucking D asked, are you Kim Kardashian's daddy?
I am not related to the Kardashians, but I share the same last name.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at this. This is Cody Neary asks, not a question, but this is his coach and let him know I'm proud of him.
That's my dog, bro. Shout out to my coach, Cody.
Oh, shit. Post God Nirvana asks, how ripped can I get without a gym or equipment? I'm on TRT and mast.
I mean, I don't necessarily think you should be on TRT or MAST. I mean, TRT is fine if you don't work out, but I wonder what the MAST is doing. Maybe it's an AI. You could get
Fucking
jacked.
hypocrite.
What?
Don't be a hypocrite, bro.
What do you mean?
Tell him not to be on TRT and mast.
Don't tell him or tell him to.
You tell him he doesn't need to be?
He's saying he's not working out?
He said, how ripped can I get without a gym or equipment? He doesn't have a gym or equipment.
Yeah, no. You can't ever get...
What?
What, you think? Oh, I mean, like, yeah, you could work out at home and shit.
Bro, I think you could get hella ripped doing that. Like, he can do...
Ask me it one more time. What's... Because I don't think I heard it the first time.
How ripped can I get without a gym or equipment?
Oh, okay.
Like COVID, for
yeah,
example.
yeah, you could do very well. Obviously, you're not going to do as well with the gym and stuff, but you could get pretty fucking close, I think.
Yeah, you could get pretty great.
Yeah.
Like, dude, calisthenics dudes look fucking crazy.
I still do
You ever seen
calisthenics.
Chris Heria?
That guy's
Chris
the
Heria's
best.
physique is fucking
That
unreal.
guy's the best, bro.
What if
He
he's on
probably
TRT
doesn't
and
look-
mast?
What if he's on TRT and mast?
Yeah.
I would say drop the mast. I don't think you need it.
They'll probably make you look a little harder, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on a
You don't have a
limit
gym
and you're
membership.
like,
I don't know if you should be doing steroids. No, you disagree?
I just don't judge what anyone does.
No, I'm not judging. I'm just
Yeah.
my opinion. Yeah,
I mean, I don't like.
that's like going to a
If
fucking
I-
racetrack
if I-
without a race car. What
If
the fuck are you doing?
If I didn't go to the gym in general, of course I wouldn't be doing steroids.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course not.
Yeah,
But I don't think he should like come off of.
I think if you need the TRT, stay
shouldn't
on it
come off of-
forever.
you should not come off of TRT.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
not.
You should stay on TRT. You probably don't need the mask, but if you need something as an AR for some reason or something,
Or you wanna
like
just
Primo or
cut up,
something
yeah.
to lower your estrogen, then be on a little bit of Primo. But I mean, if
My
you're going to be on
estrogen goes a
anything,
little
I don't
bit.
even care how low you're on. Even if you're only on 300 tests and 300 Primo, you should still get your blood work done.
For
no matter
sure.
What everybody
Yeah.
should.
For sure.
Fat Mir Derv.
He told me
Ishash
he asked me a very funny question.
asked,
What is this? I can't wait for this.
Is it true he went absolutely ludicrous January 6th on Capitol?
That's my boy.
That's insane.
And he used to write that in all my TikTok lives and shit.
That's crazy.
My boys are idiots. Next one.
Crazy. Coleman Barzy asks, who does he think is next up incoming influencer?
Ooh. That's a good one. I mean, Togi was crazy. You saw his wave. He's still obviously influenced it. But I don't know.
Just saw Togi at the Jubilee and we're talking in past tense already.
What? No, but you know what I'm saying? Like his pop off was crazy. His like jump
Yeah.
off was crazy.
He's still doing insane.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
he, if like 6 months ago, I would say him, but I don't know. That's a tough question. I'll get back to that one. I don't really know many people.
BM Kitty asks, why are his eyes always red?
Well, I smoke a lot of weed. That's why my eyes are always red.
You sure that's not why?
What?
4 weeks to 2 weeks out of prep?
I stopped smoking my prep.
Really?
Yeah.
Completely?
Yeah. I would have like one hit before bed. And then,
You're a liar. All bodybuilders all
bro,
pro bodybuilders smoke weed.
I was so fucked up in my prep, man. I just didn't want it. I don't know. It was weird. And I felt like it made my cravings a lot worse. It made my cravings so bad, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So bad, bro.
I can't smoke weed on
Yeah.
prep for that same reason too. Except like right before I go to sleep. Just like a little
That's
bit.
what I'm saying. And I can, and I won't be munchies, and I won't eat regular shit, whatever. But if I'm on no food whatsoever, 1,000 calories, and fucking smoking, it's like, fuck, bro. Yeah. It's hard, bro.
Lancer Hefner asks, favorite stack to run and keep health markers in check. Somewhat healthy.
Shout out to Lance, is a good guy. But yeah, I would just say test Primo Var. That's pretty much what I fuck with only. And therapeutic HGH.
I agree with the test Primo, like for a lot of open bodybuilders, a lot of not open bodybuilders, but a lot of pro bodybuilders. Terrence Ruffin and I just had the same conversation on the podcast that we both want to test Primo during our off season because that's going to be the least harmful to your bloods.
Yeah.
To all your bloods.
Yeah, like the MPPs, the EQ, all that shit's going to be tough on your fucking bloods and shit.
Probably not as good. It's not as
Those are like growing cycles.
not as subtle as a
run.
Yeah. It's not as subtle as a Primo. I feel like the NPP for some people could be okay, but obviously it's also like a little bit neurotoxic. For some people, it causes the mental issues.
That's what, yeah. I heard the craziest shit about MPP, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Took it, nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't really feel that much on NPP. It makes me feel a little bit more chill.
Yeah.
That's what it does for me. But I think that's probably just prolactin related.
Okay, that makes sense.
Same thing as like weed. Weed raises men's prolactin.
Mm-hmm.
NPP Deca that raises your prolactin too. So if you're like on tons of Deca and you're on tons of weed at the same time,
It could be a bad.
you could get some fucking mad gyno.
Yeah.
You could.
You think it's that bad for weed?
No,
Think weed really does it?
some people could.
Yeah.
Maybe you not.
Yeah.
But-
I have a little guy now. I gotta get fucking taken out.
I definitely get the shit.
Yeah.
When my prolactin increases, my nipples get sensitive.
I will say-
I take some P5P. That
What is
shit,
that?
it's over the counter.
Peptide?
Just like,
Oh, no.
no, you can get it on Amazon. It's just like it's activated vitamin B6.
Okay.
And you just take it and it raises.
You don't
the
inject it though, no?
No, it's
Yeah.
you just fucking.
No, but I've heard of people taking
it's just a
injecting
vitamin.
B12 or right?
I guess you could, yeah.
Yeah,
but
I've
it's
heard
just a
of people doing
vitamin
that.
on Amazon. You just take like a supplement and it raises the dopamine in your brain, which decreases prolactin. So
I'm learning a lot from you. So
it's fire, bro.
I've learned a bunch just chilling.
Bro, if you ever smoke weed and you just feel like you just can't do anything, but you have a lot of shit to do,
Yeah.
pop some P5P.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm
At
definitely
least 100 milligrams, you'll be
fucking
good.
what, $20 on
100
Amazon?
milligrams.
Yeah, I'll try
It's
it.
like fucking $10.
Yeah, I'll fucking try it.
It's fire. Look at me, freaking enabling people to take more weed.
You're like, yeah, keep the mask in, bro. You don't fucking work out or go to the gym? Yeah, fucking run on mask.
TRT plus. Nate kind of slow asks, is it worth it to take gear even if it doesn't benefit your job, i.e. competing or influencer?
Yeah.
Fucking man, it makes me depressed that
What?
people just fucking connect gear with influencer now too.
Yeah, but it's better. That's how you blow up, bro.
Yeah.
Better body, better physique, better views.
So
I think you should take steroids to elevate your life in best ways, though. I think you definitely should. If you're going to do it, it should help you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, but I disagree with it being a blanket statement. Like personally, I think being more descriptive, like you should only take anything related to steroids. So like TRT or test. If your test is at a low level and your life isn't at what it could be, it's not at its peak because one, like your emotions are unstable, you're not motivated, you're not driven, you're lacking energy day to day, you have no sex drive, you can't perform in bed, all of these various symptoms. Like if you're experiencing those, then yeah, you fucking need to either try ATG and clomifene together and see if that works for you, which probably is not going to be the best, or just fucking take TRT and just commit to it. Honestly, after getting your sleep in check and then getting your food in check and then losing, if you're like obese or something,
bro.
losing that shit. After the lifestyle factors, you try that. If that doesn't work and your test is still low, take some fucking TRT, 100%. Nate asks again, what is his mentality around pushing heavy cycles and PDs in general?
Stupid. I've done it. Wouldn't suggest it at all. Unless you're trying to fucking be C-bum.
Yeah.
Dumb as fuck.
I think like,
Not worth it.
I think the heavy cycles are things that guys, like the smartest guys in the industry, will titrate up to, so it's not heavy for them anymore. One example, I mean, there's a ton of examples. Like, there's a ton of open bodybuilders that have probably done this in like a slow titrating up way. But the closest example that I can think of, in my opinion, is who's not an open pro. He just talks about it openly. Is Chase Irons, and he's the guy who like talked with More Plates, More Dates about
Trying to do
taking
5,000 tests
yeah,
or some
have
shit.
5,000 tests, or take like 5 grams of tests or something.
Something
Get, like,
crazy.
20,000.
He's trying to get his he's trying to
test
get his test levels to 20K.
It's pretty
or some
insane.
shit.
But like this guy,
Wild,
like
bro.
I had a full conversation with him. Like he didn't start off taking these grams
Of course
right?
not.
He's
Yeah.
been taking it for years.
I
But,
see
like,
what you're getting at.
just like-
I see what you're saying.
you know, at a certain level, to continuously feel the same levels of a certain drug. Sometimes for a lot of different drugs, you know, you build a tolerance.
Right.
And this isn't related to androgen receptor or whatever. It's just,
Any drug. Yeah.
yeah, Kurt
Whether
Havens
it's-
calls it homeostasis, but basically, you know, you have to titrate up the drug in order to feel or experience a lot of the same benefits.
Right.
So, I mean, that's
Especially
basically what he
because
was
you've
doing,
done them for so long. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. You get used to it and you need more.
So that's why I think it's kind of like I think these things need to be said because
Absolutely.
there's just some people out there that just aren't like coherent enough to be able to connect the dots and say that like, oh, I should not take 3 grams of test because this open bodybuilder is taking 3 grams and I want to be like him. If you want to be like him, then start from what he started at first, which
Exactly.
you don't know what he started at, but I promise you it's not 3 grams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have to emulate him. Yeah, it's kind of like what
You're gonna have a shit time if you.
you see, like optimal versus not bro science and shit. I mean, you probably work out the same way I do, bro. I saw IFBB pros. I love Jeremy Buendia. Like for some reason, he was just like my guy. I loved him for some reason. Watched him work out, and I started working out just like these guys. If you want to be the best, bro, you have to do every single thing these guys are doing. Like, not 2 fucking optimal sets of lat pull downs, bro. It's not gonna do shit. I'm sorry. I don't know how you feel about that shit, but
No, I'm a volume dude too. Not fucking,
bro.
not
You have
fucking
to
200 reps.
all right. Well, that's a
Every
little
single day.
bugging out. But you want big hamstrings or not? It's like, yo, come on.
I'm getting depressed. The part that I'm upset about is I feel like I know that you're kind of right, and I need to do a little bit more.
You have
I need
to
to do
smash
more
it, bro.
reps. I think I need to do higher reps.
The more you put in, the more you get out. No matter what, bro.
I found out my
No
genetics.
such thing as overtraining.
My genetics are composed of more
Especially on
slow
here.
twitch fibers.
Okay.
So I'm more of like an endurance athlete. I'm not a good powerlifting athlete.
I'm the same way.
So-
I can lift, like I can train for so long and
Yeah.
do so many reps, but that's how it is. You build yourself up, and I think I've done that too.
It is, but like that's what my genetics said.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
It said it's.
Oh,
it's,
so that
it's
shit's
called,
right.
It's called. Yeah, it's how I felt.
That shit's right.
And then I fucking got it tested, and it said the same shit. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Like, I fucking knew it the whole time. Yeah.
So yeah, it's called impaired muscle performance, which basically means like it's like this person would fare more as an endurance athlete, like more slow twitch fibers. Yeah, would not perform well really for under measures of power.
Do you think you can break these molds though? Do you think you can move past it?
Well, I powerlifted as a kid in college and stuff, so I got some good numbers.
That's
but
why your
I was
physique is so good, bro.
I was never fucking crazy though. There's some dudes that were like in college who were squatting like 700.
Yeah.
already. And I'm like, there's no, like I was
boy-
having a hard time squatting like I was having a hard time
but you
with
couldn't have weighed
455
much.
in college.
You couldn't have weighed
Even
much. What did you
405.
weigh? Like fucking 150 pounds, 175 pounds?
It was like 160.
Yeah.
Something like that.
What the fuck you want to do? You want to
154.
move with 1,000 pounds, bro? You psycho?
Yeah, but some of these guys are strong, bro.
Yeah.
Like Larry Wheels, like I feel like that guy, he's got the opposite genetics of me in terms of like that whole like fucking.
He's got the fucking high fat.
Yeah, that guy has fucking enhanced
guy's
muscle performance, bro. So,
insane, bro.
but yeah, we got to train with whatever we're given. So, for you and I, maybe that means doing
200
reps every single fucking day.
You don't get sore at least.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, you get used to it very fast. So
Oh shit! Yeah, sure. All right,
I'm gonna see you at Gold's just ripping hamstrings. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
dude. People already have been getting on me for doing so many sets of hamstrings.
Really?
Because I'll just sit on the seated hamstring curl machine for 8 sets.
I like the shit you hold on to. I like that. That's really good for hamstring.
Let's ask one last question because my editors are going to charge me extra because this is too long now.
That's a good thing though that we went.
No, it's a good
Yeah.
thing. This is pretty cool. Kimbo11 asks, need to ask him if he'd rather be rich or famous. Has to pick one.
Rich. 100%. I think either or though, you could get money from being. You could get famous from being rich. You
Yeah.
can get rich from being famous.
I think I'm the same.
Yeah.
I'd rather, yeah, I don't know.
I want to be a celebrity
know.
that no one knows. That's the coolest part. But being a celebrity is really cool too.
I gotta,
That's my own. You know, that's like my business plan. That's my business model now. Get
Yeah.
famous to get rich. Yeah.
Huh.
No? Isn't
No,
that
no,
your
no,
kind of?
no, you're
Isn't that how kind of you?
well, I don't know, man. Maybe I just took a lot of shrooms or something, so I don't care as much anymore.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. That's kind of how you thought about it, right?
Yeah.
Post videos. A lot of people see me. I get views, money.
Maybe I care more about it's not like fame. It's like I just want to impact the world in a really positive way. I don't want to be known for it. Like I want to like do a lot of good things and help a lot of people. And then I want people to like say my name when I'm dead and be like, yo, this person taught me this shit, or this person taught me this shit, or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be like a physique. I want to help people. That's why I have the podcast.
That's
so
why,
maybe that's fame. Maybe I care more about fame or something.
You want
I care
to
more about prestige. That's for sure. I care more about achieving
status,
things.
bro. Status is the ultimate thing, bro. No matter what.
I'm Asian as fuck, bro.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Every guy wants status. You want to be the fucking man.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody cares
Be
to
the
a certain
fucking
degree.
man, bro. You want to be cool, right? I want to be fucking cool.
Yeah, I wish I was cool.
You are, bro. You're fooling me.
Joe Gordo asks, name a few people who inspired him to hustle hard and get money back home living in small town New York.
Joey Gordo, that too.
Nice. Sick. Dave Jova asks, what's the stack?
Right now, I'm on 300 test, 300 primo, 2 I use a GH.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel like GHs work for you? Do you feel like it's
I feel like it does nothing.
No, dude, for real.
I feel like it does nothing.
Honestly.
I've done 2 IUs and I've done 3 IUs. 3 IUs, my whole hand will be numb in the morning. 2 IUs doesn't do that for me, but I feel like it does nothing. I think it fills you up. I definitely nice and full because the first time the first time I ever did it, I took an insane picture and I was like, whoa.
For me, it
That's
feels like the
gotta be
same.
the GH.
For me, the look feels the same as if I just took a fuck ton of creatine regularly. It'll just get
Fucking expensive,
just
bro.
more full and more watery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know it'll help me. My coach says to do it.
And more lethargic if you like take a fucking big dose that you're not used to. You'll feel the
I do it at night now, so it's different. I used to do it in the morning, but my new coach and my coach said now, he said do it before bed. So
I just keep praying that I'm gonna get the whole fucking good skin, fucking nice hair and nails and shit.
Come on. You don't think
bro.
like that? You don't think you guys
This hair don't look like it, dude. This hair is
I will say I'm a little my hair grew back. I will say that from it.
I feel like Primo is destroying my hair almost.
Really?
I feel like it's
I
drying it
that
out or
shit.
something.
I only do primo pretty much, bro.
I only do Primo too, but I
Yeah.
feel like maybe that's why like I've run Primo for so long with my tests. Like maybe the DHT derived stuff is
Do you think the longer you
or
It
some
makes
people have
my
said it's
hair-
actually not the gear, it's just minoxidil. Some people say
make you
minoxidil
bald?
dries. No, it dries your hair out.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that shit. I know that it's not like people have a lot of mixed opinions on it. Finasteride and minoxidil.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, fuck that shit, and then a lot of people are super on it. So it's like,
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
just gonna
I
get a
thought
hair
about just
transplant,
being
bro.
I thought about just being fucking bald, shaving my head, looking like an
That's what I was doing.
Asian
I had a
Yakuza or
client
something.
sign up with me, and he was bald. I said, I'll shave my hair with you right now, bro. I did. Yeah, that's why my hair's so short right now.
I feel like it's not like that bad of a look, but
No. Especially a good-looking guy like us. Nice body. Fucking hair don't man it.
yeah.
Hair ain't the big deal.
We have the money though to go to Turkey though. So
There you go, yeah.
go
We
to
can
Turkey
fucking do
for-
it for free, bro. They'll do our fucking
probably
for free.
yeah.
They
probably
will.
yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll go to Turkey first, get it done.
Smoke
Hopefully
some weed,
they don't fucking
hang out, relax,
they don't like
turkey.
implant something in us or some shit first. And then when we bald from
Yeah,
that,
we'll do a little vacation. Oh,
shave it.
yeah, what? So that we can come back? They like want you to come back.
All right. Yeah, I think that's about it.
I had such a good time, bro.
That was sick,
Fucking
bro. That
awesome.
was
This
fucking
is
dope.
by far the best podcast I've ever done.
This was fun. This was hella fun.
I had an amazing podcast with my boy Gabe. This is fucking. You did a good job, brother.
Thanks,
I'm happy
bro.
we
You
came.
too, bro.
I'm happy we came.
You're easy to talk to. You're
Well, thank
hella
you.
easy to
You
talk
too.
to, dude.
Good.
Last question I ask every guest at the end of every podcast. If you were to die tomorrow and you had one message you would send to the entire world today, what would it be?
I would probably say, the second you stop giving a fuck about anything and just live your life, that'll be the best, because that'll be the best day and forward of your life.
Bro, for real.
Because that's how I did it, bro.
Yeah.
I came out here to grind and do my thing, but the first thing one of my boys said, and he knows, and like you can kind of tell I have a very don't give a fuck mentality. But yeah, like my boy was like, yo, if you're really gonna try to do this shit and you're really gonna do it, bro, you have to not give a fuck, bro. And that's how I live my life for the rest of my life, bro. Don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not saying be an asshole or do, crazy shit. But yeah, bro, whatever you want to do it. And then just to piggyback on this, if you have a dream that is even in grasp, go for it. You can't manifest $1 million and just, become fucking Brad Pitt tomorrow. That's not a realistic thing. But if you have anything that you even could possibly work towards, you should fucking do it, bro. Because that's what I did with the influencing, and that's the reason why I'm here now. And yeah. That was a good question. I like that.
Thanks, bro. I completely agree with that. I think the hard part for most of us, though, in that place is like picking the things that you like kind of do give a fuck about, right? Like giving a fuck about your family, giving a fuck about your friends, or giving a fuck about like
looking like a loser to your hometown or whatever. It's like, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It's not worth it. Be yourself, live your life, and then it'll tumble into 10 other things, bro. Just like I'm saying now, bro. Just from me not giving a fucking posting videos on social media. Now I'm here doing this with you, so it's fucking awesome, bro.
Where can everybody find you?
Roan Kardashian on all platforms. And yeah, man, if you guys want to learn how to talk to women for a living, that's what I do for a living. And if you want to get in shape, that's what I do. Just shoot me a DM.
Yeah. How big was your TikTok before you got banned?
250K. I did 100K in the first 6 months. Sick, bro.
Damn.
Unbelievable, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I got 100K within like 3-4 months. Fucking the hottest girl I've ever seen in my life, bro. I thought I was the fucking cool. I still do. I am the coolest person I know, no matter what anyone says. But yeah, I thought I was the man, bro. I still am, but yeah. I had a pop off and it was awesome. It was great.
Damn. Fuck yeah. Cool. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Absolutely.
Sick.
This will not be do you ever have second time comes?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
All right, so this isn't the
We'll
last.
do it again.
Yeah. All
We'll
right,
do it
cool.
again for sure.
This is fucking awesome, dude. Thank you so much, bro.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys. Get your blood work done. Stay healthy.
Yeah, don't be an idiot. Yeah.
Take Tren.
Don't blast. Yeah.
Peace, guys.